Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Empty the Clip. What's the deal, bro? How you today?
Ain't shit, bro. It's been a long weekend, but we here, man. We had to get this in, bro.
Oh, that's the fact. You said you was at a party, right? How was that shit?
Shit, I was up in DC. That shit was turned, bro. I ain't go front.
I bet. As a John.
Shit was definitely turned. Can't complain. How
I
you been, bro?
Shit, I can't complain, bro. Everything good on my end. I ain't making no noise, bro. Just staying quiet, taking care of the fam, bro. Staying out the way.
That's a fact. That's all you can do.
That's all you. That's all you better do.
Real shit.
Man.
You got some.
I was going. I was going. Man, what's all that in the back? That's you?
No, that's my fault. That's my fault.
Oh, I'm about to
That
say.
wasn't me. That was definitely me.
Yeah, I'm about to say I was going to go live last night, but the brother Mill from YSM went live, and we don't do no cross programming. That should be like when it be two boxing cards on it, you gotta choose. You feel me? I said,
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. Definitely had to stand down real quick.
2 cents. What's the word? I was
up, bro.
Like Brandon Olive Sheik. What's the word, family?
All the shit was good, gang.
Like I said, I was going hot. Oh, the whole gang in here. What's up, EH?
And we here, we active.
Yeah, I got you, EH. Let me see something. Add as a moderator. Yeah, you already know, EH. Dang, you ask and you shall receive.
Right.
Yeah, you ask you shall receive. Do whatever you please in this joint, EH. You already know how that go. But yeah, I was going to have Bill live last night, but the panel, it wasn't kind of my taste, man. Niggas was doing too much talking over niggas, and I'm feeling to the core, and even I was feeling sorry for Brian Norman. I said, God damn, this nigga like a 5-on-1.
That's a fact. That shit got bad.
Foreign. My nigga in here, my nigga Foreign. What's up, baby? Hey, Foreign. Later, I'm gonna talk with Tego a little bit, and I'm gonna drop the link, especially for you. I definitely want you to come and chime in. Cause I know you pulling up. That's why I'm glad you here, man. Nigga Foreign.
Yeah, fact. We gotta get you some understanding, gang.
Yeah, bro. You know that's little bro. It came a long way, still a little more to go. But hey, rinse you up, man. You said nothing but a word, bro. Oh, you came to
That's a fact. Appreciate you, OG.
All right, for sure. Rinse you up. Absolutely. You know, we gotta pass around to the whole game.
That's a fact.
He hijacked the whole panel. Ill Will, I'm telling you, Ill Will. And I fuck with Ill Will, because I be seeing you on a lot of places. You be giving niggas some straightening, bro. I was looking at a TBV, I think it was a short earlier, and you was in there, maybe on the Boots Live, the Boots and Uisma Lima joint. You was in the comment dropping some heavy facts. Niggas don't hear you though, bro, but we hear you over here.
That's a fact.
We hear you over here. All right. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we save it for another night. But no, real shit, I be peeping. I be a lot of places. I just don't comment. But I be seeing who I need to see. And he be on niggas' ass. I fuck with Ill Will.
I definitely peep.
Oh, that's real shit. But man, I don't know where to start, bro. Niggas got my man fucked up, bro. Niggas got me fucked up, bro. I'm hearing too. I'm hearing too. It's like, bro, niggas, is my sound fucked up? Like, is it like double?
It's choppy like every 10 seconds.
All right, but I kind of figured that. How I'm sounding now? A little better?
Yeah, you good as of right now.
All right, yeah, I think it's kind of like bouncing off of where I'm at right now and shit kind of sounding crazy. But yeah, bro, I'm hearing niggas, everybody talking about he's a duck. You know, he could have paid this guy more money. Why he fighting this guy? We ain't heard him. All this shit, bro. I'm getting burnt out with niggas, bro. I kind of wanted niggas to debate with me. I was hoping Foreign was going to come on. But hey, I'm just happy bro in the building and shit. You know he gonna talk his shit in the chat. He gonna give us something to talk about anyway. So as long as he's here, it's good. But man, listen, bro. I feel like it's not a bad fight, bro. Personally, is it the fight I wanted to see? Fuck no. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be in the building. I wanted it to be like a Jesus Ramos, but from what I understand, everybody either had a fight or Boots said the niggas injured. I don't know exactly injured, but when you going down the list, you gotta take who available. If we think back and we remember, I see the vision, just don't like the approach. No, I dig it, but foreign, like we gotta think about other situations that was like this. Remember when Shakur left from 130 and moved up to 135? Remember his first fight there was supposed to be for the WBC 135 title against Pitbull. What happened? Pitbull and them basically blatantly ducking. We ain't hear them being called a duck. You feel me? They basically said, you know, his style is he moves around too much and stuff like that, and he's not going to give them the fight they looking for. Shakur had to go down the list. That's how we ended up with Yoshino. Nobody wanted that shit, but it was a necessary step to get him to where he was going to go, which is where he is now. So we ain't always gotta like the road map. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, how many times you done been in the world put on GPS and you looking at the road map like, what the fuck is this? But if you take that route, you're gonna still get to where you want to go. It might be a little faster, it may be a little slower, but as long as the destination is the desired destination, that's what we talking about. Foreign laughing, but that's real shit. You ever, matter of fact, you ever put in GPS?
That's real shit.
Matter of fact, you ever put in GPS to go somewhere you know how to go, but you just trying to figure out a quicker way to go, and you look at it, you like, why the fuck would you be taking me this way? You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it don't make sense, but sometimes it's a necessary means to an end. Don't nobody want Uisma Lima, bro. Let's be clear, bro. In Philly, we ain't jumping over the moon for that shit, bro. We not.
It's a fact.
But I understand that like the shit say, it's chess, not checkers, bro. All this shit is strategic. Y'all see how I did the thumbnail? I made sure niggas knew all the rankings. WBC #1, WBO #4, IBF still a question mark because even though that's the belt he had first, he's not ranked up there. Even though they have the new rankings out, which is interesting as shit. You feel me? What I say? WBC, WBO, WBA #2. He's well positioned in every sanctioning body, and people's questioning Eddie moves. Eddie got him lit right now.
That's a fact.
He got a multitude of options. He can go left, he can go right, he can go up, down. Shit, he can spin around. He's good. You feel me?
He got the ball.
He got the ball. It's about what he want to do with it.
Yep.
And that's what niggas got to understand. I ain't even asking niggas to like the move or none of that. Just keep an open mind and understand that it's more than one way to skin a cat. You feel me?
Exactly. And I love, bro, everything you just said. I love that breakdown. And I'm right with you with that shit. And my breakdown to the same thing you said was like a video game or like a puzzle. Niggas is not gonna do everything the same exact way. Or like, I feel like a lot of the casual fans who were screaming, who were mad about it, it's like y'all feel like this shit is a video game and they gotta play out how y'all see it in y'all head, how things should line up. But like, this is a business. It don't work like that. We seen a list of 4 names, 5 names maybe. I'll be on Twitter. And then YSM came out and said it was even more names. 8 to 10 niggas who declined contracts. And this is part of like the book, the chapter method that I use that niggas just skip. They'll skip past chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of him sending all these different people a contract and then dwell on chapter 8 where he got it done with Lima. And they just stay there and they don't care about nothing that happened before that. It's like, bro, if y'all real hardcore boxing fans, you got to look at things from the perspective of the business and you being a fan of the fight. Everything got to align. It's niggas hurt. It's niggas that don't want to fight. It's niggas that got fights lined up. It's niggas that's in negotiation. Boots just signed a brand new deal, and he told us years ago from the rip, his main thing when he left Showbox and PBC, activity. He just trying to fight. Yeah. I see niggas talking about, since Virgil's hand is hurt, why he don't just wait for Virgil? Where they do that at, bro? This is not a video game in which an athlete, you tell an athlete, yeah, I know you be in the gym working out every day, going hard, weeks on weeks, cutting weights, whatever. Yeah, just wait though. Because us, the fans, we want you to strain your body and hold your body for our liking. Bro, it don't work like that, bro.
Word.
If niggas got a date, these dates is already booked beforehand. As we know, even with the Boots date right now, it got leaked ahead of time. Because what somebody do? They got a contract sent to them in which they seen the date and it went right on the internet. Instead of negotiating or signing a deal, they came on the internet and leaked the info. Now everybody knows that Boots fight October 11th before the shit was even announced. These promoters have dates signed years in advance of this date, this specific date at this specific venue. We're gonna be here, and then they make the pieces fall into play. Like, but exactly what you said, bro. My nigga, I'm with you on that. Like, and Lima is not ass. And I'm gonna just say this too, from how I'm looking at it, I think he the most dangerous person of everybody named that I've seen. From what I've seen, from what I watched, I went and watched him. He hit harder, he's stronger, and he's bigger than everybody that Boots could afford. From what I've seen.
But who we talking about? What's the other name? We talking about like Kelly, Rashidi,
Boachuk.
I mean,
we just don't know him.
Yeah, bro, that's the thing. You don't know him until you know him, bro.
Yeah, niggas just don't know him. You feel me? I feel you, Foreign. I feel you. I would say that too. But you don't know Lima. You feel me? If you don't know somebody,
but you know, doubt him. But you know what's crazy? Last time we saw a nigga with 10 fights fight a top of the line nigga, Foreign came away saying he was the second best at 154.
How quick they forget, brother? How quick they forget?
Sad.
Lima just took 3 O's in a row.
Yeah. And his only loss is to a 160. And I think that was super short notice. They said like a couple days notice. He still ain't get put out or none of that shit. He went up there for opportunity. Now, like I said, I'm not saying that it's a hell of a opponent choice. But like Tego said, they do have dates. And when you look at that October 11th date, that shit like 8 weeks away. Let me ask anybody on here that knows something about boxing. How long is your average training camp, nigga? That shit about 8 weeks. So if you got 8 weeks until your fight date, you got to get somebody's name on paper.
Got to.
We all watch basketball. If we saw a nigga dribble out that 24 seconds and not put up a shot, we call him a fucking idiot, right? You got to put the shot up. The clock was running down. He had to put the shot up, bro. Rashidi fucked up and should have took that. I'm hearing people say, why he ain't give Rashidi more money? More money for what? He was just fighting in the ballroom for 20 bands. Let's be real.
People talk about it.
People talk about how YSM is Boots channel. You know what I'm saying? Well, Mill City is Rashidi channel. And if he didn't have Mill City backing him, we wouldn't know what the fuck Rashidi up to right now. All we would know is cousin TCL.
And Rashidi, you could tell niggas don't got his best interest. We seen it on camera. They sitting right there negotiating on camera. What we doing? Mill City acting like he was getting a piece of the pot.
You talking about, all right, but that's when shit start going left. He got 35 fights. He got 15. Okay, and Bud has 30 plus 2. And Madrimov had like 10. So it's like, you mean? But whatever. Because the only reason Madrimov was looked at as a good opponent is because he had the WBA title. That was a means to an end. That was just to get Crawford another title in another division. We see that because he fought that nigga once and never fought again.
Another example, David Benavidez, David Morrell. Foreign wasn't saying this.
All right, I don't just want to attack. I don't want to just attack my nigga.
Nah, that's a fact. But just giving him examples of this shit happens in boxing. You feel me? Gary Russell and Loma, my nigga. This shit happens where the records don't align up, bro. This is boxing, bro. Like, and let me say this too, before you probably hear me say this, bro. I don't want to see this shit either, bro. I don't want to see him fight Lima. I don't give a who Lima. You feel me? But I understand how the business works.
Yo, no bullshit.
Stay active.
No bullshit.
Real rap tricked them right on, and it's on camera for us, John. That shit right on camera for us to see in real time, step by step, tricking them. Nah, they lowballing you. Who the fuck are you to say they lowballing somebody when we watch you turn down 1.7?
You said what we talking about, Foreign? You said at least he had a belt. Okay, but tell me Tell me which champion is available to fight him right now, since we talking about belts. Tell me which champion available. Bro, I don't even know if it's that Foreign don't like Boots, bro. He just super critical of everything. Like, I think he like a lot of people. He see the talent and he just want to see him do this extraordinary shit. But it's like, bro, it's always been roadblocks in his career, bro. He done always been up against some shit, bro. Like, we can go through the timeline and everything y'all wanted to see. I could give you a legitimate reason why it didn't happen. Exactly. You said you just said it, clip. What'd I just say? What'd I just say? Because all I ask is what champion is available to fight him. Yeah, bro, fact form, bro. You know, bro. I only speak the truth, and I'm not gonna try to paint you out as something that you not, bro. I know where it be coming from, bro. I know where it be coming from. It's a lot of motherfuckers in your delivery, they miss the message. I don't miss your message, bro. I don't always like your message, but I ain't got to. You still my nigga. See, that be the thing with a lot of people too. If they don't like what somebody say, they like, oh, fuck that nigga. No, that's still a little bro. He tripping sometimes.
Regular human being shit. You know, another thing where I realized with this bullshit that niggas got fucked up. Okay. Because I've seen people say this, like, they comparing Boots to Tank. It's like, bro, these are two totally different situations as far as star power and stardom. Excuse me. Tank is in a position where he the mega star, the pay-per-view star. He can give niggas that $3 million, $4 million, $5 million bag that they looking for if they fight him. Mm-hmm. Boots is not at that position yet, and where he got a budget behind him where it's like, all right, if you fight me, you're guaranteed a couple million because you fighting me, no matter who you are. He's not at that point yet, bro. Word. He's not at that superstar point yet, and niggas don't understand that.
All right, let me ask my nigga Foreign, because he ain't hop on the live, but he's still a part of, just a part of the live as me and you, because he active in the comments. Right. All right, give me. I ain't even gonna ask you for a crazy number. Give me 4 names you would have wanted to see more than Uisma Lima. Who would have been your top 4 you wanted to see him fight?
Personally, I would have liked to see the Charles Conwell fight.
Ooh, I like that.
I'd have liked that. I'd have liked to see the Boachuk fight because it'd have been a common opponent with Virgil Ortiz. I like the Jesus Ramos fight. I like that fight too. Ramos.
That's the one I wanted personally.
Okay. And for sakes, Rashid, I would have loved to see. I know Rashid can't fuck with Boots. He can't fuck with him. Yeah, but I would have liked to see Boots beat him up just because like that's just. I'm saying he owed that. He owed that because he ain't hold up to his end of the bargain when he lost to Villa. Because him and Boots would have been next right after that, but he ain't hold that up. So I would love to see Boots beat any of them 4 niggas up.
Yeah. He definitely fucked that bag up. But like Ill Will said, Boots trying to become a star, and fighters want to get paid like these stars. Like I was saying, I think I dropped it in the comment and he live last night. Like, yo, I would be surprised how many championship fights y'all watching where the total purse for both fighters, champion and challenger, isn't 500,000 together. Like y'all, like I don't think they really be understanding. Like even Subriel Matias, people think he's the boogeyman. When he said he won the IBF title over there on PBC, he said he got 150K.
Bro,
what do y'all think niggas be making? Brian Norman, he talk all this hot shit. He about to fight Devin Haney. He just fought Sasaki for a little over $1 million. That's cool. But when you add up his purses from Santillan, which was WBO interim title fight, and his purse from the WBO title defense against Cuevas, you add both of them together, that shit wasn't 500,000. So when we talk, I just want y'all to really know, like, do y'all research. Stop listening to what somebody else told y'all, because y'all don't know who educated them or if they educated at all, or if they just saying shit. You know what I'm saying? They really don't understand how this money works, and they don't understand return on it. They don't understand none of this shit. They don't understand profit margins. They don't understand none of this shit.
They don't know it's a fight budget for the whole event. It's a budget for the event. They just thinking about, oh, Boots is fighting such and such.
They don't get it.
8 other niggas that's on this card that gotta fight and get paid. Transportation, training camp, trainers. They don't. Like I said, these niggas be skipping chapters.
Sean Terrence, that nigga, he be on people's ass too. He don't let nobody live when it come to Boots.
I fuck Chuck Ramos.
Hey,
I love those fights.
Same way Brian Norman pop up anywhere, niggas talking about Junior. If you talking ill about Boots, Sean Terrence on your ass. You better, you mean? You don't be playing with niggas, bro. Bro, right. But yo, I wanted to see the Boychuk fight too. They said Boychuk turned it down though. So what you do when niggas turn it down? See, nobody gets talked about for turning down the fight against Boots. They shit on him for not being able to fight the niggas that turned down the fight against him. What the fuck sense that make? Just like now I'm hearing he's still ducking Virgil. How he ducking Virgil? When he was at 147 and they was at 154 saying they wanted to make the fight. And he said they were saying they signed they had and he didn't sign his because he wanted to collect belts at 47. He was ducking. Now he up there in Bull Crib in the same division. He's saying I signed my shit, slid the shit across the table, waiting on the signature. Now somehow they still said he.
And then I seen his manager come out, or Virgil Ortiz's manager came out talking about some. Oh, we're not worried about the Boots fight. That doesn't matter. We on our own schedule. We on our own timing. That fight is far in the future. That fight is not even in our plans. Like, bro, these niggas don't want to fight, bro. Bro, I peep game. If you attach your name to Boots' name, you get clicks, bro. All of these niggas got their most views. All of that shit with their name attached to Boots. If the headline say Boots and their name together, that's their most clicks. Everybody learned from Brian Norman. Woo, talk that shit 2 cents. Nope. These niggas is watching. Everybody watching it for free.
Damn.
Niggas know what's going on.
This nigga Omeg, wow, he said he fighting llama beans.
Llama beans.
Bro, like I said, bro, that's not who we wanted. Trust me. Philly is not jumping for joy about that shit, bro. We not, bro. We not. We ain't happy. But this is what I told niggas, dog. I told niggas when he went up to 154, the floodgates was not going to open. Niggas was telling me I was tripping.
You said it.
It was telling
me on YouTube. You said it. It's on YouTube.
Bro, it's documented. Espinoza was saying that since he was at 47, he had to overpay everybody to fight him. But that was closeted discussions and negotiation. We weren't privy to that shit. We privy to this shit now. And it's the same thing. Y'all can't see it. Like, y'all see it. Y'all just don't want to acknowledge it for what it is. Cause nobody want to fight cause. Y'all say he this and he that, but everybody who's a former champ or Hall of Famer who y'all say is the shit, say he the shit. Y'all think just because y'all don't know what the fuck y'all looking at these fighters, these professional fighters and their teams don't know what they watching? They not jumping to put their fighter in there with Boots, bro. And every time they think they see something with Boots, somebody pay for that shit. They thought they saw something against Karen the first time. V ain't been the same since. Where is he? They thought they saw something against Karen the second time. So much so that PBC was even talking about, they went as far as to say, for that fight, they needed judges that didn't judge a Boots or a Stanion on this fight because they thought it was going to go to decision and they didn't want nothing to look funny on the scorecards. What scorecards? I've been smoking him in the backwood ever since April, and he good Lithuanian gas. So, I mean, what the fuck, bro?
Nah, you on point, my nigga. John Bowers asked a question. Hold up. He said, serious question. What's something y'all wish Boots would do better when it comes to media? Before I got privy to the information that I had, I was asking the same thing. But I understand now, everybody is not that kind of nigga. They not about to be on the camera, internet. Some niggas is not. That's just not their personality. So I get that. Because I got homies right now that's lit in real life. They're not on the internet. They're not on the gram showing everybody their life and, hey, look at me. Like, they don't give a fuck.
Bro, that's how bro, I'm a ghost on that shit, bro. I'm a ghost on social media, bro. The most shit niggas gonna find from me on social media is some shit from like 10 years ago, bro. I don't post. And that's crazy. Like, I'm gonna start posting on my ETC shit, like not just YouTube, but my ETC platform. But in terms of my regular shit, bro, I'm a ghost, bro. You'll never know what I got going on unless you get up with me in real time, bro. You never gonna know where I'm moving around. You never gonna know what I'm driving. None of that shit. You see clip. That's it, bro.
That's how I gotta be too. 2 cents the same way. Niggas is ninja, a ghost. Niggas just a ninja out here.
Real shit. All right, Brandon Adams. Okay. They would have said, what the fuck did he do? Josh Kelly, they already was talking shit about Kelly, and Kelly outpriced himself. He said the most he ever made was like 300K or 330K on a Riyadh season card. Don't people say Turkey is giving out everybody the bag and giving everybody their highest payday? What niggas don't understand is just because you got that there don't make that shit new worth. That's not your new market value, bro. If niggas is trying to give you 250K, nigga, take that, bro. You're not about to go fight nobody else for that shit, bro. You not.
Even with Rashidi.
And Mendoza, I don't know where Mendoza at, but I did say he would be a good one for him. I said he'd have been a good one. And my personal number one I wanted was Jesus Ramos. What you about to say, bro?
Even with Rashidi, like, that's the one that really got me tight because it's like the paper trail with the videos and shit. It's like, yo, you got over 500,000, which is your highest purse ever. And you thought twice about that shit, bro.
Yeah.
You try to counter offer getting 500. You had to think about that. Like, you getting your highest purse ever, and it's a second thought as a fighter. Bro, you know what's going on. These niggas is scared, bro.
But did you hear what his coach really wanted to get out the deal? Like, did you hear everything he was looking for? It wasn't just 500, bro.
What else? I ain't hear. What else he wanted?
Bro, that nigga was talking about, oh yeah, we got up to 500, but you know maybe we can go for like a 2-fight deal or a 1-fight deal. He's looking to get a matchroom contract, bro. But you see, let me tell you, this how niggas stand in their own way. Didn't Josh Padley, the niggas motherfuckers was saying was an electrician, didn't he just get a fucking matchroom deal off of looking okay against Shakur Stevenson?
100%.
The motherfucker right now, David Allen, didn't he just get a matchroom contract off of beating Johnny Fisher twice?
100%.
So you mean to tell me that I'm a nigga sitting on StreamYard in Philly, and I know that all you had to do is go out there and put a good account on yourself, and you might get what you wanted, and you fucked yourself out of that because you wanted to be stubborn, and then you tried to slide back. And bro, listen. These niggas is tripping. He said he wanted the Blair Cobbs deal.
Blair Cobbs deal. Damn.
But listen, but Pete Cobbs ain't even want the deal though. Cause what Eddie told him to do, he said, all right, you want a shot at Boots? All right, I'll put you on Boots next undercard against Karen. You ain't hear nothing else.
Nothing.
You said Boots wild for making it seem like he sent the offer to Jesus Ramos, but instead send it to his uncle Abel. Who the fuck said it? He sent it to Abel. Why would he send a fight? All right, see this when niggas start.
Why that's what Jesus said that shit on Twitter. Cat, we know it's Cat, but since he said it, the internet is gonna run with it, bro.
Y'all niggas gotta stop believing everything y'all fucking hear, bro. That shit don't even make sense. When he came out the woodwork, we was confused about how the fuck he was fighting Barrios. If he wanted to fight him, he could have just defended titles against him at 47, bro. Y'all niggas gotta stop believing everything, bro.
Man. Niggas is easily scammable, bro.
Yo, this John Byers nigga, I like this nigga, man. 2 back was it 26 cents. I like this nigga.
Yo.
No, real shit. It's like sources need to be mandatory because I be needing to know where niggas be hearing shit. Because I'm not gonna tell you didn't hear it. I just want to know if it's credible. Because, bro, I just on a humbug, right? I just threw Boots' name in YouTube earlier. I see a video with Boots with 227 or 225,000 views. You know what that shit was pertaining to, bro?
What?
That shit was pertaining to when they was talking about Boots was sparring Canelo to get him ready for Crawford. That shit, that shit got over 200,000 clicks. In the back of the in the middle of the thumbnail, it say Fight Hype TV. So they already stealing niggas' thumbnails. That's one. In the back, it say Mayweather versus Cotto on the wall. How fucking long ago was that?
Damn.
And then it is a video of Canelo sparring a Ennis, but it's not Boots. It's Pooh. That's Boots. Big. It's Boots, Farah, and Pooh. They sparred in like 2011, 2012. That shit got all these hits. That's a bunch of motherfuckers that's not informed enough to know not to click on that shit. That's how many dickheads we got running around the boxing community, bro.
It's a fact.
So when niggas start saying shit, I'm not saying you didn't hear what you heard. Just make sure it's coming from a credible source. Stop listening to everything y'all see and everything y'all hear. I believe half what I see and none of what I hear, bro. I check facts myself. You know what I'm saying?
That's real shit.
Fuck all that.
That nigga Pooh learned him something, bro.
But you see that? He said, Boots say he sent an offer. Jesus say he never got one. So how can I say who credible? And shit like that, I don't mention it. Because maybe you can't say who credible. But if I ever question that, somebody will read that comment as if that's a fact. That's how niggas will see something and it's instantly a fact, and then they'll go repeat it. You feel what I'm saying? That's why the narratives are so bad out here. Like motherfuckers talking about Turkey said Boots need 2 tune-ups. But the thing is, you could go watch the video where Turkey said he wants a tune-up and then come back to me. A is singular, 1. It's not plural, but the whole community will tell you 2. You know what I'm saying? It's simple to go get the facts, but niggas don't do the legwork. They listen to another nigga that don't know what the fuck he talking about, so they don't know what the fuck they talking about. And then they got come see niggas like me and Tago and get straightened out.
No bullshit.
You know what I'm saying?
But even in that though, Omek, he's saying Boots say he sent the offer to Jesus, say he never got one. So how can we say who credible, right? But if you just use common sense, just be a human being and just take a step back, just use common sense. Is Boots not sending out offers?
Hey.
So first, niggas want to in one case say, oh, why is he sending all of these people offers? These are not the guys we want him sending offers to. Then it turns into, how do we know if the offer is even credible? Bro, we gotta start paying attention and waking up. These niggas be playing marketing tactic games too. Sure. When your name says you had what an offer was sent to you by Jaron Ennis, that puts your name in a certain airwave that niggas never seen. These are names that casual fans never seen, ever. But they seen when that one post went viral of the 4 names, there are people who've seen those 4 names for the first time ever in their life. Us, the people in the chat, we know who those people are because we hardcore fans. We can name 10, 15 niggas in every division from flyweight all the way to heavyweight. We can name these people. The casual fans, the niggas that clip we're just talking about, that's clicking a video to 200,000 views. Niggas can't name 10 niggas. Oh shit. They can name 5 to 7 niggas. The top 5 niggas, the names we hear all the time. Shakur, Devin, Tio, Boots, Tank, Canelo, and maybe a couple of the heavyweights. These niggas don't be knowing. Start checking niggas. Like when y'all be talking to people about boxing, this is something that I do to figure out who I'm talking to. Like before I decide I'm gonna go back and forth and I'm gonna have this whole long back and forth and get passionate about this shit, I'll ask a nigga, yo, name me all, who the champions at for? I do this to my homies all the time when they think, I know about boxing. So but I catch them on the spot. Cause sometimes if you just talking to a nigga and texting a nigga, they could go right in their phone and hop on Google. Nah, I FaceTime a nigga. Know what I'm saying? I catch a nigga right on the spot. Yo, who the 4 champions at 40, my nigga? Yo, name me 10 people at 35. Bro, niggas be stuck. And it be niggas that argue every day that you would think are real hardcore. You ask them the simplest question in the world, nigga, you'll trump them. Name me, start doing this to everybody in the comments. Start doing this to people. Yo, name me the 4 champions at such and such division. Name me 10 fighters at this division. Name me the top 5 at this. Niggas can't do it, bro. They'll get stuck at just lightweight. They just know the 30. It's a lot of niggas that just know 35. That's it. They only know 35. You got some people, they just know 40. You got some people, they just know 47. Or if they got a favorite fighter, they only know the division that their favorite fighter is in. They're only paying attention to that. But you gotta be well versed with this shit, bro.
Real shit, bro. And that's the problem. But my only thing is, when you really look at the rankings, niggas really not available, bro. Like I was asking, like I hear people keep talking about why he ain't move up and fight a champion. You comparing him to greats like Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford moved up and fought champions. Bro, Terrence Crawford, bro, he really got niggas doing him favors. If Eddie Hearn ain't decided to put Madrimov out there, he would have never got that WBA shot. Sebastian was unified and he wasn't fighting him. And nobody was thinking about boxing with the fucking IBF. Eddie Hearn is somebody that always put his fighters out there, bro. Win, lose, or draw. If you say that you want the smoke and you say you're good enough, Eddie Hearn gonna see about that. Even if you his fighter, he gonna see about that. He put him out there. He lost. Boots has no direct path to a title. Ain't no way. It's nobody to fight him, bro. Bachram is about to defend against his mandatory and Lubin. Sebastian Fundora just dropped one title. Got picked up by Zayas. You know, Bob about to play keep away as long as he can. Sebastian Fundora, he just fought. He's not about to fight him. And the WBA belongs to Bud, who about to fight at 168, which is why Boots is in a position to go for a WBA final eliminator, so that way his next fight could be for the full title. This is why it's chess, not checker. You don't gotta like it, but understand the fucking moves. Can we do that?
Correct.
To like it, can we understand the moves? That's all.
Real shit. When Bud stayed busy with Avanesian, they said nothing. Look what El Will just said. Like, this is just boxing, brother. This is boxing. You gotta stay busy. You have to wait for niggas. Then you'll wait for niggas, and then niggas will say, "Oh, you not fighting enough. Why you? You not active. Why is Bud still in pound for pound? He fight once a year, bro." And I be peeping. A lot of the Boots hate come from Bud haters, and then they will talk all of this shit about Bud lovers. They'll talk all this shit about Eddie Hearn, not even realizing. They don't even realize this shit. Bro, Eddie Hearn helped build Bud, bro. Yes, he was on the other side, bro. He was on the other side. He always had the fighter who lost to Bud. But my nigga, he's always promoted him. It was always marketing at the end of it all. He was always on the other side, still marketing Terrence Crawford indirectly. Niggas don't pay attention to shit like that because they're just looking at it from, oh, he's going against Eddie's fighter. No, nigga. This is an event that I'm promoting. Yes, I'm promoting my fighter, but I'm also promoting the event. That's why I fuck with certain fighters who will say, like, yo, my opponent is a good opponent. Like, they don't down their opponents. They don't say, oh, this guy's trash. This guy's not good. Nah, bro, you got to give everybody respect because as soon as you beat a nigga, they're going to go back to exactly what you said. Oh, you said he was ass and use it against you.
Word.
I love Boots, man.
I see you, old Mac. He said, I don't blame this fight because Rashidi. Because I seen Rashidi not take the 500K, but I don't think everybody ducking Boots. Bro, listen, it don't got to be the fighters. It's their teams, bro. The teams, as I said earlier, y'all think these world-class fighters and their teams don't know what the fuck they watching when they see that guy? They're not putting them, bro. They're not putting their guys nowhere near Boots. Like I said, I wanted him to fight Ramos, right? He couldn't even get guys like Ramos when he was still fucking with PBC. Why would he be able to get him now at Matchroom?
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? And knocking out of place for title contention. They not trying to let none of that shit happen. So they're going to make it hard for Boots, bro. They absolutely going to make it hard for Boots. He's not one of the guys where you put your fighter in and you just want to throw some shit against the wall and see what sticks. That's going to get your fighter fucked up, and they know it. Bro, listen, old Mac, this shit is strategic. This the same nigga that took a fucking 147 tune-up at 144. Boots moved up to 154. Dev want to fight with him at 147. When niggas know he moving to 154, he said, I'll give you 2 pounds back and fight at 152. Dev said, why would I come fight at 152? I never fought at 147. And Boots is saying, why would I come back to 147 when I just fucking left? But you see how simple it was for me to explain it, but nobody never say the other side. They just say the fact that Boots, the fight didn't happen. He just left. You asking him to come the fuck back. Devin been for a long time. Let me ask you this. At any time while Boots was reigning over the last year, couldn't Devin have come back? Ain't Devin been ranked at number 1 in the WBC at 147 before he even fought there, before he even returned for the tune-up? So let's think about it. Couldn't he have fought Boots if he wanted to, bro? Because Boots was trapped in 2 mandatories, and then his last fight was a voluntary when he fought Stan Unis. You can't continue what narrative?
Word, what narrative? And you know another thing niggas be feeling real. I think I said this before. It's like, bro, for Boots, any Omek, any of the niggas you name, even Virgil for me, bro, these guys are regular fights, bro. For him, these guys are just a name to get out the way. These guys he just got to knock off. These other guys, when they fight Boots, it's the fight of their life. It's the biggest fight that they will ever be in their life. So when they got to fight Boots and they got to sign that contract, their teams are thinking, yo, normally when my guy has a fight, I probably come home with 5, 10K.
Yeah.
Give or take. If my guy fight Boots, I don't want to come home with 10K again, 15K, 20K. Niggas everybody trying to leave with the most money that they ever made, bro. Not just the fighter. The teams too. They're trying to get their biggest purse too.
But they saying we can't continue. They saying we can't continue with this narrative that he the boogeyman. Well, y'all know I never said that, and I don't give a fuck what the media say. The media be saying all type of shit. But bro, it's a lot of shit y'all not privy to, bro. If y'all heard some of the stories about what he do to world champs in the fucking gym and saw some of that shit, y'all say he's the fucking boogeyman. But the fact is, niggas don't want to fight him.
It's like Omek is crazy. What do you mean not take 3 fights, bro? He left for notice. You don't notice my nigga Omek. You have to use common sense, bro. When he was at 47 for let's say these last 2, 3, 4 years, and he was begging for fights, bro. Literally begging for fights. Like, yo, I'm trying to get these belts. As soon as he went to 54 and announced, I'm going, I'm leaving. Isn't it ironic that all of these fights got on the table at 47 as soon as he did? That's not ironic to you? That Tiafimo, Devin Haney, all these names become available as soon as he go to 54? That's not ironic to you? Like, that's not by coincidence to you niggas? Like, bro, y'all niggas got to pay attention, bro. These niggas could have been came to 47. When they heard Mans was leaving, everybody, think about it. Just use common sense. I can understand when Boots left, if one nigga came up, if Dev decided, all right, I'm going to 47. No, nigga. The whole class, nigga, everybody, nigga. 3, 4, 5, 6 niggas moving up. Bro, it's not for no reason, my nigga. These niggas move strategically at the same time. And best believe, when he leave 54, the same exact thing is going to happen again.
Word. Man, this nigga said, hold on, what he said? He said if he was the boogeyman, he would not get offers. What? What are we talking about, bro? He don't be getting no fucking offers. He be giving them out, niggas be turning them down. He don't be getting offers. Because only people that's in a better position than him can give him offers. That long ain't been the situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what niggas want me to say with that shit, but like, y'all see what happened when niggas get in there with him, bro. Nobody want to put their fighter in there with him. I want to see him against the top guys. And like I said, this means to an end. He going to run through this nigga, pack him up, send him back to Angola, Portugal, whichever one he residing in right now. And then we on to the WBA title. All that shit y'all want, it's going to come in due time. And see, this is the thing about boxing, bro. Other sports benefit from having a set schedule and shorter lengths of time between the time in which you have to perform. In football, if you get blown out on Sunday, nigga, 7 days later, you can come back and whoop somebody's ass, and nobody's talking about that no more. In basketball, you can lose on Monday, come back and whoop somebody's ass on Wednesday. Now that's what they talking about. In boxing, niggas got sit on whatever you did last 8 months. I always hear niggas talk about Boots. I always hear niggas talk about Boots before the fight. But then after the fights, all I hear is praises, bro. I ain't called a nigga the boogeyman. I just know that whenever he get in there, niggas be in trouble, bro. And niggas don't want to fight him. It's documented now. If y'all niggas is gonna sit on here and say that y'all ain't heard that shit numerous sources throughout the years, then y'all niggas just on here lying. And y'all two of my guys, Foreign and Omex. I hope y'all niggas is not gonna say y'all never heard that shit before. And Foreign, I hope your man Tim is nice. I believe that you believe he is, because one day you'll be in the same position as us trying to explain it why people was not fighting your man, bro. Because this shit is getting crazy, bro.
You know how the universe works? Shit always come full circle. Every time.
But I tell you what, he's the hottest name in boxing. He the hottest name in boxing. Because whether niggas talking ill about him or singing his praises, they got to talk about him. You go on any of these boxing channels, who name getting the most clicks right now? He the hottest name in boxing, bro. That's what this shit all come down to. Okay. No, I know, bro. Ever since you mentioned him a while ago, Foreign, I've been tuned in, bro. Remember when I was telling you how we gotta pay attention to these niggas on the lower level to get hip to them before they get on? As soon as you mention them to me, I've been on him ever since, bro. I've been on him. I know he's nice. That's why I'm saying. I hope he's as nice as you believe he is, bro. Because one day you're gonna be in our position, seeing shit nobody else saw, hearing shit nobody else heard, knowing shit nobody else know, defending him when it seems like it's no defense for him, bro. That's just real shit.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? I'm missing a lot of comments, man. God damn. IBF had to give Castillo plate, and IBF eliminated because Ortiz ducked and no one else would take it. Bro, he literally said after he got knocked out and shit, he's like, I had to take it because nobody else would take it. This a nigga that just got knocked the fuck out. He said, I had to take the fight against you because nobody else would take it. And people was bitching that he fought Castillo Clayton. Once again, this is when he was on PBC. He can't. It's hard to get him fights, bro. For a long time, it was hard to get him sparring, bro. Like, it was hard to get him sparring. People's not trying to put their dog in there with him, bro. And I know y'all be like, man, this nigga Cook got more excuses than a motherfucker. But, bro, facts is facts, my nigga. I'm
bro,
sorry.
You gotta think about it like this. And this is just, like, I know you probably on the same accord with me, my nigga. Because we Boots fans, bro. You think niggas wanted to play Jordan one-on-one? Kobe one-on-one? No. Niggas gonna come with every single excuse they can. Yo, you want me to play Jordan one-on-one, nigga? Me, my team, everybody. We got all these bitch rich. Bro, Boots is fucking of this generation. He the Michael Jordan, the Kobe Bryant. Yeah, nigga. These niggas want, not only do the fighters want career high paydays, their manager want a career high payday. Their trainer wants a career high payday. Their team wants a career high payday. Their cameraman want a career high payday. My nigga. Y'all gotta stop just looking at it from the one perspective. Oh, my nigga, this shit is a whole fucking thing in which multiple people are affected by all these fights that happen, my nigga. Families are affected when fights happen, nigga. Schedules, family trips, nigga. Health, nigga. These niggas need life insurance sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, listen, he talking about Virgil hand hurt. How can he accept the fight? The fight is supposed to be for the top of 2026. His hand supposed to be healed by then. If this was Boots, y'all be saying that was a nut ass excuse to duck. All I'm saying is, man, can we keep the playing field even? Because I'm all about having a conversation, and I talk this shit with anybody. But we gotta be real, bro. Niggas don't be keeping that shit. Niggas don't be keeping the same energy, bro. And that just be fucking me up.
Never.
Months ago, niggas was saying Boots was ducking because he didn't sign a contract at 47. Now these niggas occupying the same space, and Boots team saying the contract, and niggas is giving him bail.
You don't see 1,000 videos for niggas declining contracts.
No, I mean for September. September what? They didn't say nothing about September. He said August. And that was Turkey wanting him on the card. Once again, Turkey don't know shit about boxing. Turkey the same one that saw Matias have a hard fight and then brought the next challenger in and told him, no, you got to fight him next. He's the same motherfucker. Saw Better Biev and Bibble fuck each other up once. Say y'all gonna fight again. Saw them fuck each other up against and instantly start playing in the third one. He don't get it, bro. He think this shit is fight night. He think this shit is a game, like my nigga Tago say. Ready to rumble, fight night, undisputed. He think it's some shit.
That's a fact.
He don't get it, bro. He don't
He
get
a
it.
video game. He a video game fan, bro. Turkey is literally a video game fan with the bag. And that it was confirmed for me when David Benavidez got in that interview and said, yeah, he tried to make a fight with me and Terrence Crawford at 160. David Benavidez said that shit. When I heard that nigga, I'm like, I bet. Like I know what Turkey at with it. You feel me? Like I see exactly where he is at with it. Like he, like Clip said, nigga, he just looking at niggas like his favorite fucking toys at the crib. Somebody said this shit. He treating niggas like toys at the crib. And he taking this toy and that toy. All right, let me put these two shits together and see what happens. It's like, bro, I'll do tune-up fights. Tune-up fight on the next card. On your next biggest card, tune-up fight. Come on, bro.
You know what
niggas must selectively believe what niggas be saying.
For sure. But you know what get me? People always bring up how shit was so different in the old days and motherfuckers was fighting every month and shit. Let me ask you niggas. Who the fuck y'all think they was fighting? You think them niggas was fighting the top competition every fucking month, nigga? You think that shit? Them niggas would defend against somebody who was 30-2 and then the next fight somebody who's 16-8 just to stay active. But that's because them niggas had to do that shit. They had to do what the fuck the promoters told them, and they wasn't making as much money, so they had to keep that shit rolling. It's all the niggas that took tune-ups, bro. Go look at your favorite old school legend, Hall of Famer, and tell me how many. Who the fuck is this you gonna see on his record? It's gonna be quite a few of them bitches, my nigga. Some niggas you never heard of.
You know what I miss with boxing, bro? I miss when niggas just used to be excited for the fights. Bro, everybody is a fucking promoter and manager now, bro. Like, all the fans, niggas want to be a promoter and a manager, a YouTube promoter, a YouTube manager. It's like, bro, come on, bro. If you wanted to be that, nigga, go out and be that, bro. Me personally, I just want to see niggas fight for real.
And y'all niggas stop believing everything Turkey say. Ain't that Turkey, the nigga Turkey the same one said he dying and only got a little bit to live? He look like he living it the fuck up to me. I ain't heard nothing about that shit since I heard something about that shit.
That's a fact. You know something? That shit. Some shit I learned about human beings too, my nigga. And this is something that just, I don't know how to explain it. What I noticed with humans, when somebody got money and power, people take everything they say to heart, and like it's law. Like, just because the nigga got money and just because the nigga got some notoriety and power, niggas take everything that person say is law. My nigga. Just because a nigga got $1 billion don't mean a nigga not a liar or a troll.
I tell you this, my nigga. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I tell you this. Foreign. I ain't never showed you nothing but love. Whenever we on live and niggas try to talk over you or disrespect you, I'm always the one that tell niggas lay off you. Whenever niggas try to disrespect you, I'm always the one that come to you. I don't play all that name, bro. You my nigga. I ain't never called you a name. Don't come on here and disrespect me and Tago, bro. Straight up, bro. Niggas been trying to get us to get rid of you for a long time, man. We done said, no, you gang. We get rid of you niggas before we get rid of fucking Foreign. So don't come up there and say that. I know that might be just how you talk, bro, but I ain't never disrespected you. Don't disrespect me. I graciously extended the link, and you don't want to come up here, nigga. You was, matter of fact, you was in the live last night, and you was talking. I told you I extend my hand to you for me and you to have a one-on-one live. When I went live, you was one of the first people in here. I extended that shit again. You declined, my nigga. So if you got anything you really want to say that's that serious, I can drop the link and you can pull up in this bitch. But I don't do the name calling. I look at you as somebody I respect. I don't respect that shit, my nigga. Don't call me no names, bro.
Facts. That nigga's grown men and shit. So I know you a young bull and shit, but like as grown men, that puller and like the dick references and shit like that.
Drop the link. Say no more. Come on.
That's
the cookie.
In real life, people get hurt with the dick shit. All the dick references. Grown men, niggas get hurt from shit like that. But I don't take nothing on the internet personal. I don't.
But it's
I understand where Clip coming from.
Niggas gotta watch how they talk, bro. I don't come on here, bro. You know, I snap, I curse, I do whatever, but I don't come at, especially not none of y'all, bro. Ain't nobody
Yeah, that's a fact.
nobody no dick puller, bro. But that's why. But see, that's the never mind. He about to come on. Fuck it. Right. Even when niggas saying shit about you, bro. Even earlier in the live, I said, bro, I ain't gotta agree with everything you say, but you know, I still fuck with you and shit. I said all that. You talking about niggas a dick puller? Fuck, man.
I get it though, cause I know young niggas. That's just how niggas be talking. I see this shit all the time, but
Listen,
niggas gotta understand. Everybody
yeah, bro.
not going for that, not with that, and don't understand that. Some niggas don't understand. They just gone black when they see that shit. Some niggas just gonna go.
Yeah, I'm always the nigga that got his back. So if you to call me a dick puller, now I start looking at you some kind of way, bro. I'm always the nigga that got his back, bro. Fuck, tweaking. Nigga, where's you at? Nigga, I dropped the link. What's taking you so long? You know how I work the fuck, nigga? Man, fuck, I'll be right back. You know what I'm saying? Take a hold that shit down, bro. Yeah, man, I'm gonna keep it clean long as niggas allow me to.
Say that. I seen what you said too earlier. Bang Bang said they said that they dropped that case with Tank and shit. So hopefully we get a fight before the end of the year. But I ain't gonna lie. Speaking of that, bro, I don't think I'm gonna tell y'all. I'll put it out there. I don't think that Tank and Shakur fight ever gonna happen. I don't think it's ever
Yo, hey, y'all want to see me or what?
Nigga, you up here? Ain't you? I would have.
No, I'm saying.
I would have hit.
Show.
Hit you in the back if I.
Bro. First, wait, y'all can hear me clear though, cause I'll be hearing. Sometimes I should be fucked up. I need niggas to hear me clearly tonight. Bro.
Yeah, I can hear you,
bro. First off, bro, it was no disrespect, gang, but I do understand. You feel me? I be forgetting. I ain't gonna lie, like. Me personally, bro, I just say little slick shit, but that it was no disrespect, bro. But I be forgetting, you feel me? Y'all from up there where pulling and all this dick shit, y'all take that shit serious, bro. It was no disrespect, bro. We like I always say, bro, we online, bro. I don't you feel me? Like me personally, bro, there's no disrespect level online, bro. Like I can't touch you. You feel me? Like I would never see you. So I don't even you feel me? Like I don't that's why I don't even come at niggas like that. But
it's all love, bro.
But I understand though, bro. But I had to say that for sure, bro. I was not trying to. I be forgetting, bro. That y'all niggas play that shit serious, the dick shit. You feel me? Y'all near New York and New Jersey, where you feel me? That shit, niggas be dying over that type of shit. I'm knowing, but
Real
on God, but nah, on God, but nah, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Like. The only reason why and I'm not even heated, bro. Honestly, like I just gotta get this clear too, bro. I'm not even. I'm a fan of the guy. I'm just not too much of a fan of the guy to where I won't go against him. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm not so much of a fan to where like I don't know him personally to where I'm not gonna go against what he's doing. To where if I see something flawed in my head, I'm not gonna say nothing against it. You get what I'm saying? And the other narrative that I want to clear up too is like, Bud, I don't never even bring up Bud. Like, let's be real, Clip. No, for real.
That was
like
EH. That was EH.
No. I know that was EH, but that's what I'm saying though. Like, people try to make it seem like I bring up Bud or like we don't need. I don't bring up Bud, bro. Y'all try to compare him to Bud. I never say Bud's name. I never bring up Crawford unless you're talking about Crawford Canelo or Crawford Spence or Crawford or whoever else he fought. I don't just bring the guy up trying to reference him. You feel me? But I'm just saying, like, I'm not too much of a fan of no fighter to where I won't talk against them. I'm sorry. Like any fighter, if I feel like it's something flawed, I'm gonna say it. I said shit about Devin Haney, Brian Norman. And then I also said positive things for him too, though. You get what I'm saying? And it's from genuine places. Like me personally, I'm not a type of person where I get views of guys. Like I said, everything is on. I don't know boxers personally, so I don't have no personal opinion of them. All I'm seeing is what I'm seeing. You get what I'm saying? And I'm just not too much of a fan. I'm not from Philly to where we gotta be honest with what we're seeing. Like, can y'all name me one fight in his resume? And let's be honest, he has 35 fights. Like, when I'm actually being honest and thinking about it, it's crazy. He has 35 fights, and I don't know one fighter on his resume. Genuinely.
Or now you lying, bro. You know Stan.
Genuinely, like, and I know Stan Jones, and I know a few, but I'm talking about like, bro, fights that we've wanted to see. Like, even no, clip. Hear me out. Even if it wasn't the Crawford, you feel me? Even if it wasn't the Crawford or the Arrows, or because he was supposed to have those fights. I'm not gonna lie, he was supposed to have those fights. We could say those guys strategically ducked, or however we want to call it. But Rashidi was been supposed to fight him. Like, he could have, like, it's just certain fighters that he could have been fought. He could have been had Virgil.
Rashidi said he wasn't paying back then. Remember when they was both on 10 card? Rashidi was talking about they wasn't, but then fought on the fucking undercard against Villa. How much you think he got?
I agree. Rashidi, listen. I don't even, and that's why I don't mean to say Rashidi as the basics of the example that I want to use, but just an example, period. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's plenty of different names that he could have been had action at. But like, and the only reason why is because I've been saying this, bro. Like, I don't know if and because I understand this shit, bro. Like, I actually understand business, bro. I know business. I've had businesses. I've taken part in even entrepreneurs, like, you feel me, work for niggas that had their own business. And bro, like, so you would know the business of boxing, bro. You gotta do shit to make business make sense. Shit gotta make sense. If it don't make sense, it don't make sense.
Right.
So I understand that, but that's why I'm saying, like, just the narrative that, like, we try to throw, we can't, like, we just gotta at least let go of the narrative. If, okay, we could say the business, okay, shit not lining up, but we gotta at least let go of, you feel me, the narrative, until we at least see something. I don't even believe this is something. Like, let's be honest. If y'all gonna say we wrong for not liking the fight, at least can y'all say that this is?
We don't like the fight either, Clip. I mean, Foreign. We don't like the fight, Foreign.
We don't like it, bro.
We don't like the fight. Like, you, Foreign. Everything you saying, gang, you're on point, my nigga.
Word.
You're on point, but it's like what I said earlier in the live. You're just skipping chapters, bro. You just skipping all the way to chapter 5 and 6 and talking about why is he fighting these guys. These niggas don't want to fight him, bro. They don't want to fight. That's why he ends up fighting.
And you know what? Listen.
What you just hold up before you speak again, gang, not to cut you off.
No. Go crazy. I'm gonna listen.
Fights, right? He's at 30-something fights while still at 147, and he's at the point of, yo, I only want to fight the champions. And what did we witness happen? Mario Barrios in the cut, ducked off. Norman playing hardball. He fought Stan Jones, bro.
Bro, listen. I'm gonna say this. Like,
now hold up. Can you rebuttal that, gang?
All right, go ahead.
He had the 30 fights at welterweight, and it said, yo, it's stalemate with everybody else. I just want the champions. The champions gave him the runaround. Now he just moved up. And
that's what I was saying. And then look, that's what I was just gonna say though.
When do we ever hear a public list of a nigga 10 names? When do we ever see a fighter have 10 names come out of niggas he sent the offer to? Ever. Yeah. We just hear fights get announced. We never hear, yo, such and such just got put out a list of these 10 names. He sent all 10 of these people offers. We don't hear shit like that, bro. We only hear that with who, my nigga? Why? Because it's hard for him to get fights. It's hard for these people to get in the ring with him. Yes, niggas might fight him. The fighters, like Cliff said earlier, these fighters, I believe the fighters want to fight him. They're with it. My nigga, there's a difference between when you go do your job, right? You doing your job and you go to a conference. When a nigga fight Boots, that's a conference for them. That's not the regular day at work, my nigga. You're not going to work just as a regular day at work, nigga. You going where everybody's watching.
But Tego. See, that's where I gotta slow y'all down, though, bro. We gotta be honest about it, bro. That's what I mean. That's what I mean when I say the narratives, bro. It's not a conference. Let's be honest. Let's really look at it. What has he done to be the conference? Tell me.
He's the only. All right, name me another.
No. Besides, wait. Because that's why. Listen. That's why I didn't even like. That's why I'm glad G didn't do no StreamYard, bro. Because I didn't feel like arguing this shit, bro. Because let's just talk about the narrative that's being thrown at the guy. What
Okay.
if we're saying he's the conference? What has he done besides beat Stanionis for a fucking strap that nobody was even looking at? Let's be real. Only we wanted that Stanionis fight 3 years earlier.
It was supposed to listen. He was supposed to get Jamal James when Jamal James had the WBA regular. That motherfucker got fucked up by Butayev and got his shit took. This Stanionis took that shit from Butayev.
I was gonna say that. So you feel me?
He was supposed to
I
fight.
agree. It didn't happen how he wanted it to happen.
Right, but I'm going through because you asked what did he do at 47. So let's talk about why it didn't happen. He is supposed to fight Rashidi. We already agreed he priced himself out before because you said Boots wasn't paying. Then full on the card, the same card as him to make less. So that's 2 niggas down. The Stanionis fight was supposed to happen years ago, but fuck it, it happened now. So that's 3 niggas down. Right? Who else we got? Motherfuckers say, oh, he hopped out the WBO when Bud had the title, even though he was never number 1. He was only number 1 in the IBF. Virgil was number 3 in all the rest of the sanctioning bodies. And if I'm number 1 over here, where this nigga for this IBF belt got 3 of the 4.
You're across the street. I agree.
Right, and cross the street. Why would I be worrying about that? I remember when I first got on G Live, I made an analogy. I said,
you're right. You're across the street.
I said, niggas don't even wait in long lines at the grocery store. When you checking out at the grocery store,
I agree.
You look to see which line gonna get you the fuck out of there fastest. He's looking to see which one gonna get him to the title fastest. And it just happened to be the nigga that was on his side of the street, was the easier fight to make, and had 3 of the 4 pieces of the fucking pop.
Okay, Clip. Let's go on that narrative. Right? And let's just say that that's the case. Even if that's the case, nigga, Boots is ranked higher than the guy that he's fighting. So if y'all are trying to say he's trying to take the fastest way to the title, this is backwards.
How, Foreign?
Bro.
His next fight will be for a title game.
I'm actually asking you how. I'm not arguing with you. Have respectful dialogue. You my nigga. You here? I'm glad you thought about.
No. You know what? And I'm like, tell me how. Like, where is he gonna go after this?
It's a final.
Virgil doesn't have a strap.
Listen, it's a final eliminator. If that Virgil shit don't happen, then that means he's next in line to fight Tayez. When Bud step in that ring September 13th, he's going to drop that fucking WBA belt. That's why it's able to be a final eliminator. You know it's not a final eliminator for him to fight Bud, who's at 168.
I agree. We know Bud going to drop that motherfucker. I agree.
Also, he's number 1 in the WBC. So even if he don't fight Virgil, who's the WBC interim, he still got a way to make his way to Fundora. But he could fight Virgil for the WBC interim, or he could go the WBO route and fight somebody. Oh, bro, he's well positioned all around. That's why the event is literally called Master Plan Chess Not Checkers. This shit is a whole plan. You remember what motherfuckers kept saying? I don't know why he signed to Eddie Hearn. Eddie don't know what he's doing for him. Eddie don't have a plan. Eddie has a plan. And niggas is not letting it play out because they can't fucking see the forest from the trees, nigga.
If I'm being completely honest, right?
One of these niggas for.
You said what?
At 47, he just at 47 he couldn't get it done.
No, at 47, he was for sure avoided. I can't disagree, bro. We all agree that. We all agree. He was definitely avoided at 47.
So going into 54, the plan has to be to corner these niggas and to giving them no other option but to fight him.
But at 35 fights, pushing 30 years old,
if he's number 1 everywhere.
One strap.
Hold on. Give me what? Who had one strap? Who had one strap? He just left the division free.
What did you say?
You said he had one strap. I'm trying to figure out what's the one strap he had.
At 47?
Yeah, nigga, at 47. What's the one strap he had?
Didn't he take Stanionis' strap?
Yeah, but he had 2. He was an IBF champ, took Stanionis shit, and walked away with the lineal title. The last 2 niggas that had that was Bud and Floyd. So how he had one strap? What kind of math is we doing today?
He had 2 straps?
The ring,
Didn't he get emailed one?
Bro, they all got elevated. He the only nigga that took a title from somebody. Stanionis beat Butayev for a regular, got elevated. Norman beat Santillan for a fucking interim, got elevated. What's the other one?
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Like it's just crazy to me, bro. I can't.
Hey,
at 47, he was at 47. I can agree though. He was definitely done. We clearly saw the champions not take the fight at 47.
But let's
But
just
listen, and y'all can't disagree with this. Even before he had a title at 47, he could have fought other fighters.
Ooh, foreign. Name them. Let's not just say.
Bro, don't make me go. Bro, don't make me really look at the rankings and really like, bro. Come on, bro.
I was running it down of the niggas he was supposed to fight and didn't fight. You went on your point, and I never got back to it. I said Jamal. He was supposed to fight Jamal James. He could have fought Butayev. He fucked around, ended up fighting Stan Jonas. Rashidi priced himself out. It was talks of him and Thurman. Thurman didn't want to fight. Bro, it was times when he was supposed to fight Ugas. Right before he left PBC, he was supposed to fight fucking Barrios in a unification. Barrios said, my bitch having a baby, and then fucked around and ended up fighting the next week after Boots. That's
bro, we just agreed on that's 47.
That's what you just was talking about. You said,
I just finished with he was definitely ducked at 47. I cannot disagree with that.
He ain't even fight at 54 yet, gang.
But then you just said don't make you go through the rank as a 47 because he could have fought other niggas.
So y'all telling me
I listen very well.
Which matter. There's not even because y'all agree this isn't the fight that we want to see. But I can also agree. Which you say, like, I can also agree. I know the truth. And the truth is, it's a fight. Period. It's in his hometown. It's high. You feel me? We're going to get to see if he sell and all this. You know, it's the one we going to get to see. And all the cards is in his deck. All the deck. Everything is, you feel me? So this going to be one of them ones, supposed to be. So we going to see. I think the guy's out of there in 3 rounds, if you ask me. That's just me personally. That's why I don't want to see a fight. It's really a waste of money. I think the guy's out of there in 3 fucking rounds. The nigga is terrible. But like, have y'all actually watched? Him against Aaron McKenna. I watched the full 47 minutes of the fight available on YouTube. I watched all 47 minutes. This guy is terrible. He's terrible.
Let me ask you something for him. How you feel about what Norman did to Sasaki?
And bro, come on, bro. Like, and that's what I'm saying.
Just ask you how you feel about it.
You feel how I feel. It was fucking nothing. It was a great knockout, but that's all he was. Sasaki was. I didn't know who that was either.
And it got him to what? Who he about to fight now?
But who is he working with now?
That don't.
Who is he working with now?
That's not. What you think got him on his fucking radar?
Clip. So you're telling.
What you think got him on his?
And matter of fact, I just remember my point. This is why I'm saying this, bro. We agreed before he even moved to 54. Me and you were saying the same shit. It's going to be the same result. I literally said it. He's being ducked at 47. Why would he go to 54 and it be anything different? The only way I saw it being something different is if the champions at 54 somehow just challenged him. I knew this was going to happen. That's why I've been saying to move around from fucking Eddie, bro. The nigga is freezing him out.
Who's going to get him the fights, foreign? Niggas at PBC don't even...
Eddie's not.
Foreign. Niggas at PBC don't even fight, bro.
Has Eddie got him the fights?
Bro, listen. All right. Let's talk about what's happened since he been with Eddie. What you done seen? What you seen, foreign? Sorry,
let me name it. Two homecoming sold out events. I can't lie. I'm not saying I disagree with the move. Bro, you heard what I said. I'm not saying I did. Listen, what did I say earlier? I said I see the vision. I just don't like. What did I say? I said I see the vision. I just don't like what? The approach. I see the vision. I just don't like the fucking approach.
All right, well, check this out. Sometimes shit got ugly, but before it get pretty. When you first was growing your dreads and they was little as shit, did they look how they look? Let's talk that shit. And Tego got him too. Both y'all.
No bullshit.
No bullshit.
And y'all was
no bullshit. But Clip, on that note too though, we've always seen. Nigga. But look, Clip, we've always seen, right? Some niggas try to grow the dreads, they end up getting them long and they still look even worse. We saw that too. So shit can look like it's getting pretty and shit just look ugly. Look all the way ugly.
Man, listen.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. We also saw this movie before. We saw fighters get frozen out before. Whether it's been because of their move, how they want to move, whether it's the promoters, whether it's them being ducked. We've seen fighters get frozen out of boxing before and literally fall off the face of earth.
But the thing is, where would you have rather him going? Because you said he shouldn't have went with Eddie. So what would have been a better choice for him?
Shit, be a free agent and fuck with Turkey and do what Turkey say like everybody else is doing.
If Turkey wanted to fuck with Boots, why didn't Turkey give him the fucking Brian Norman fight? Soon as he move up, he could get a fight to Devin, but he couldn't get a fight to Boots while he was there. Somebody he said he wanted to do business with.
That point, like, let's talk about that shit then. I agree. I agree, because if I was Turkey, I would have definitely spun back and made that fight. Nigga, if he would have made that fight in Philly or Atlanta, I'm flying out. So what the like that's when Brian Norman versus Boots, especially a year after all the bullshit, everybody coming out to that fight. So that clearly just goes to show neither one of those guys really pushed for that fight.
Boots offered the
both
$2 million.
You said what?
Boots offered the nigga damn near $2 million. He turned it
down. And we all agree with that. Brian Norman dropped the fucking ball. I don't know what they was thinking, because we clearly see Eddie ain't even going over $1 million right now. Eddie not fucking with niggas.
So what I'm hearing is you agreeing with me that niggas been giving Boots the runaround for a long time. That's what I'm hearing.
This is what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't want to give the guy any type of narrative or any type of stigma until I see the fights that I gotta see. Until I see a guy like that's a real test, bro. A real test.
Boots is the only nigga that he gets hate for being too nice.
Hey, and you know why though? Look, go ahead. Cook.
Boots the only nigga I know that gets hate for being too nice. Every time an opponent get announced, all niggas says, I want to see him fight somebody. Y'all don't think nobody can beat him but Bud. Nobody's gonna never be good enough for Boots. And anybody they say is good enough on the front end, they not gonna say that shit on the back end. I heard Stanyon was gonna take him to decision. I heard Stanyon come out. I heard it was gonna go to card.
Come on.
And I've been smoking that Lithuania and a Russian cream since April, nigga.
I done threw a little bit of Lithuania in my wood too.
And
I ain't gonna lie.
That's some gas too, wasn't it?
It hit. I'm finna roll some up right now as we're speaking, matter of fact.
Yeah.
But bro, like I was saying, you wanna know why, bro? Like, let's be honest. He has the mecca of boxing behind him. Like, if you really know boxing, especially the United States of boxing, Boots has the mecca behind him. So for him to have the mecca of the sport behind him, and he's not moving like, or it's not like, you feel me? Like, let's be honest. I damn near forgot he had 30 fights, bro. I can't even, like, come on.
I ain't gonna cut you off because I want you to get to your point. But do you know?
Go crazy.
But do you know 10 of them 34 fights came in his first year as a pro?
Damn, he was working. I'm not gonna lie, he was working. He was working.
Man,
he was working.
Those 10 fights got him to
working.
PBC. Then he was on Showbox. Then he knocked off a couple Showbox names. They not supposed to be the biggest names. Now he up to 15, 16-0. Then he's getting to the fucking real Showtime cards where they're having to overpay niggas. Then he's getting in title contention where he can't get niggas. Because remember, he was aligned with PBC. He was never signed with PBC. So they like, you fucking with me, but you ain't really fucking with me. I'm gonna put my dog in the ring with you for you to whoop his ass, and then you could potentially walk away because you really ain't on no paper with me. He done always had a hard way.
So then, 47 was held up because of the big fight that they was brewing. So what niggas had to do in between that?
What you say? Take on my bad, gang.
I said at 47, when Bud and Spence, when that fight was brewing up, what the niggas have to do at 47? They had to sit and wait, right?
Yeah.
All right then. That's why he's at all of these fights at welterweight, because every fight is at welterweight. And he had to wait in line to get some belts.
I agree, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
this shit is not, bro. This shit is not a video game, gang. I'm telling you, it's not a video game. Where I understand we with you on the fact of, yo, Lima, come on, bro. We don't want to see that. We do, and a nigga like me, a clip, we're Boots fans, so I don't give a fuck who he fight. I want to see it because I fuck with Boots. But I understand from a point of view of like wanting to see the biggest fights. Nah, we don't want to see that.
No, and then not even that. I understand, like Clip mentioned earlier, bro. My guy Terry, bro, like I'm seeing how they moving him, and I actually go to his fights. He's not fighting fucking Olympic niggas.
Yeah.
He's in his first 10 fights. He's 5-0. So I see the business of boxing, and I understand that it's really levels to everything, even from going from local shows and local promoters to fucking even when you the low level at PBC or whatever. It's levels to the shit. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if we trying to say a guy is at this level, but he ain't fought this level, or we ain't seen these level of oppositions, I just feel like, me personally, and y'all can feel however y'all feel. You know, it's y'all guy or what, you feel me? It's y'all opinion. We all got our own different brains and how we think. But I just feel like I can't keep giving him, me personally, I can't keep giving him a narrative, or you feel me, saying this or that. Like, I saw something that somebody said, and I'm gonna just be honest. To me, out of every fighter, he's the eye test champion, but I haven't saw nothing past the eye test. But and that's just me being like, respectfully. He's the eye test champion. He looks the best to the eye out of every fighter. But I don't know who he's fighting. And that's just me personally.
But then we gotta say, like my man Bang said, since when do we give credit to the avoided fighter, bro? And niggas was saying the same shit about Bud. They was, before he fought, they was saying, who the fuck did he fight? He got the weakest undisputed run. Oh, he ain't this, he ain't that. Now motherfuckers think he can moonwalk on water.
Hey, you know what's so crazy about you, Clip, bro? You really do remember everything, because I remember we was on, like, motherfuckers, like, you not lying. That was a huge argument. Bud had one of the weakest undisputed runs. People used to try to argue that it was twice he had two of the weakest undisputed runs. So I'm not gonna disagree with you on that, but he was undisputed at the end of the day. So, you know, you can argue however you want to, but undisputed is undisputed. Whether he took it from cab drivers or however he took him, he was undisputed.
I agree. You know why I agree? Because it's not his fault who got the belt when he coming to take that shit. Just like it's not Boots' fault who's available to fight when he move up to a new division.
Bro, but then that's what I'm saying though. If because, and then that's why like people, man, bro, like, y'all don't think he has the power to, y'all don't think he's controlling his career genuinely? Like, what, like, y'all really think when he come to Eddie not listening to him? Y'all think Eddie telling him what to do, what it is?
Glad you
said he told us. Nigga, he told the world, undisputed. I want to be undisputed at all of these weight classes.
No. Hold on. Because y'all, that's where y'all contradicting the whatever theory y'all going by. Because if y'all are admitting that he's running his career, bro, y'all don't. We didn't even hear nothing about him going up and offering any of the champions. Not one of them.
You don't always have to hear about it. The negotiations go on in the back room. We're not privy to it. Like Tego said earlier, we typically don't hear shit about negotiations. We just hear fights get announced.
Which is true. So how can we know which offers he turned down?
But since we back on the Eddie thing, can we talk about Boots' career since he's been at Matchroom? Let's talk about how it played out and why it's played out like that to this point. Let's talk about it.
Okay, let's talk about it. Clip. Let's genuinely be honest about it. What has he accomplished that's really like okay, let's say this. Mm-hmm. Out of his 35 fights, mm-hmm, if he retired today, would he be in the Hall of Fame?
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what he done did in the last year since he been with Eddie. Because I remember you said a while ago that signing with Eddie was a dumb decision, and we kind of got off on a tangent on some other shit. And I'm glad you brought it back around full circle by missing it. So I'm just talking about since he been with Eddie and Matchroom.
Okay. What has he done? Well, if you're asking me, because in my opinion, what he's done is beat up Stanionis and do interviews. That's it. Like, just to be honest, I've saw nothing else unless I don't know. Maybe y'all are watching sparring, but I'm watching what's on TV. He has one fight against Stanionis and he's doing interviews.
All right, what did you want to see happen since he signed with Eddie?
I don't know. If he said he wanted undisputed, isn't like undisputed clearly wasn't there. Like, I don't know, bro. Like
That's
this shit.
he's
I just know that this ain't the fight that I want to see. I
he,
know that, and we agree.
yeah. He signed the match. He was on a hook for a mandatory against Cody Crowley, who shouldn't even been a
Fact.
mandatory because he turned down the fight 2 times against when Boots was still aligned with PBC. When you turn down a championship fight, you supposed to either get dropped down in the rankings or dropped out the rankings. He declined twice. Then he was named mandatory when he went to Matchroom. That fell out because his eyes fucked up. They had to find a replacement. They found Avanesian. The IBF let the fight happen as a suitable replacement, but they didn't categorize it as a mandatory. So once he packed him out of 5, he was still on the hook for a mandatory. Then they bring Karen back. If you don't satisfy your mandatory, what happened to you, bro?
What you say if you don't satisfy your
If
mandatory?
you
What?
don't satisfy your mandatory, if you don't fight your mandatory challenger, what happened to you, bro?
Don't you supposed to get your belt dropped?
Exactly. So
You
why would he?
vacate,
So why would he let that happen when he waited so long to have that happen?
which I
To
don't disagree with at
develop.
all.
Exactly. So you signed to Matchroom, supposed to fight your mandatory. He fall out because his eyes fucked up. No fault of yours. You find a suitable replacement. You whoop his ass, but they don't count it as a mandatory. Then they give you
Okay.
another mandatory that's a nigga you beat 12 zip. But you gotta fight him because if you don't, you lose your fucking belt. Then you don't really want to fight him, so you don't look as great as you usually fucking look. People hold that against you. Then you finally get what you want. You whoop another champion ass. Then they singing your praises. Now you move up and the cycle fucking repeats. Since he's been with Eddie, he done headlined 3 times. That's more than he did at PBC. When he was at PBC, he headlined 2 times. One time in the bubble with Stan Jonas as his co-main, and one time against Villa when they put him in a room that held like 4 or 5 fucking thousand. Eddie saw more Boots, and he took a gamble, and Boots paid that shit out. 14,000, 11,000, 10,000. He showed his worth. Now he in a new division. He got to start over. There was no champions available. He got to fight, a less desirable. But from here, we got to see how it unfolds. But Eddie has been good for him. Eddie got him that $3 million versus what the fuck was it, Karen or some shit or whatever the first bid was and shit. Eddie has been good for him. And mutually, he's been good for Eddie. Him dropping that IBF belt made it so Patty Donovan and Lewis Crocker can fight for that shit over on Matchroom. Connor Biggs, he won the IBF welterweight title, who we never heard him say that shit. Giasov, he's WBA mandatory. We already know Eddie wasn't going to put him in against Boots to get fucked up. So he's making a way for Eddie for all these other 147s at Matchroom to eat. You know what I'm saying? So it's one hand washing the other and both washing the face and shit. Eddie been doing just what he needed to do. His profile wasn't just at PBC. And it wouldn't be at fucking Top Rank. And it wouldn't be at Golden Boy.
I was just gonna say, like, I can't, as far as on a personal standpoint, like if it was my career, I wouldn't be mad about it either, because like you said, he has headline more times than he's ever done. And they have been great shows, 14,000, 10,000, and he got another one coming up. But
Word.
I don't know, like, and I like honestly, that's why I love banging him, bro. Because Bang, he come in with the because I can agree with that. We can agree to disagree,
right,
on what we agree to disagree on, but I can agree that this is his first fight at 54. It's not the acclamation fight that I want to see, but it's a fight. Like I said, so like let's just see what happened after this. Because I'm gonna be real with you though. And this is like, if after this, if the Virgil fall through, because I'm gonna be real, I don't even think that fight's gonna happen. I don't think Virgil's gonna happen.
Okay.
I don't think Virgil's gonna happen. Like if I was him, I would just shoot for champions, bro. Like if they, because look, I'm gonna just be honest. If I was Boots, you wanna know what I would genuinely do? I would look terrible in this fight. Go all 12 rounds and look terrible against this guy. So everybody start calling me out and saying I'm not ready. You feel me? And then maybe we'll see him get the fight. Because I'm going to be real. If he go in here and smoke this dude like I think he's going to, it may just be a situation of we never see what we want to see.
But you don't play boxing. He can't go in there trying to carry a nigga.
Nah, that's a fact. Nah, that's me just talking shit. That's me just talking shit. Bro, I know he gonna go in there and smoke this nigga, bro. Like,
Bro,
we
part of
all
the,
know this, bro.
part
This
of the
nigga
reason
is chips.
part of the reason he got to stand on this fight is because how he looked in the Karen fight.
That part. That part. Thank you, Tego. You seeing what I'm saying. You picking up what I'm putting down. Because like I'm gonna be honest, like at the rate that's going, if the going gets rated and all however the fuck you say it, I don't think we're ever gonna see the fights, bro. Like either like it's gonna be either an excuse on this side or that side because we genuinely don't know who's being offered and who's not being offered. We just know what's being put out in front of us, like we always say. So we don't know how many if Boots has got offered by the champions and he turned it down. We don't know that genuinely.
Them champions didn't offer him no bread, bro. They ain't offering to fight Boots.
They can't. That's the whole thing. They can't.
Everybody got their own
thing too. This is the thing too. Back to what Clip was saying, bro. All of these, and you can agree to this too, Form. All of the niggas that he fought at the Wells Fargo, we didn't even want to see him fight. And he still sold out. Lima, he about to fight Lima. He about to sell out and do 15, 17,000. Imagine when he fight the name that you want to see, when a nigga finally signed that contract, bro. Imagine when he do go to Turkey and get the bag he deserved. Like I said on the live before, y'all want this nigga to just go fight for Turkey for crumbs. What we looking at? Why go fight for crumbs when you could go hit him over the head like Canelo just did, like Tank gonna do, like AJ did, my nigga. Why Boots can't hit him over the head and change his family and change his city life and get 30?
Shit, if we talking like that, why Boots can't go fuck with Jake Paul?
Why go fight Teofimo Lopez and shrink your body down for $10 million that's gonna get taxed and you only really getting the same $5-6 million? Why do that? When you do want to go, like I said to the plug, the same analogy, go to the plug and get the load, my nigga. Don't go to the plug and just get a brick or two. He not a brick or two nigga. Y'all want niggas to go, nah, nigga, I'm gonna go get my work with Lima in Philly because these niggas don't want to come fuck with me, my nigga. We trying to feed niggas. Y'all not getting fed. I'm trying to put you on the biggest stage, bright lights, nigga. All eyes on you. Nobody will ever watch you like they gonna watch you. And niggas is saying, no, give me more money. If you believe in yourself, why not knock this dude off? You the man.
Man, bro, all the great, a lot of the greats from yesteryear took Zab Judah took short money. Floyd Mayweather took short money a couple times because them niggas said, man, this nigga can't fuck with me. I'm gonna make that shit up on the back end.
Hey, and you know what? And that's what I was just gonna say. If we just gonna go on the great narrative, right?
Yeah.
If those great fighters didn't fight each other, would they be great today?
I mean,
Okay. This is a more specific question. This is a more. Hold on.
For Canelo.
Hold on, Clip. This is a more specific question that I can get a better answer for.
Okay.
Name me 5 great fighters that if they didn't fight other great fighters, they would still be great. Name me 5 that could have pulled that off.
Say that again.
No. And that's what I'm saying. You don't even got to go off resume. We know they great off of just knowing them, off of how hard they stick in our head.
Say the question
name me 5 fighters that if they didn't fight another great fighter, they would have been. We would still be calling them great today. Because listen, if every great fighter, we can all agree.
I don't know how to
every great fighter has fought multiple other great fighters.
Let me ask you
a question. When you take it to business and the pay-per-view numbers and shit like that, does niggas doing big numbers consider shit being great?
No.
But listen, I'm about to ask this. Recently, once again, people think Bud moonwalking on water. Would you consider him to have multiple great fighters on his record?
No. Honestly, no. I
don't. So that kind of defeat everything you just said.
But wait, but how does it defeat what I said? I'm not talking about Bud.
You said he's a great
fighter. No. Clip, if that's who you naming as one great fighter that needed another great fighter, then that's who you name him. That's one person. But name me 4 more.
Right. That disproves the fucking rule, bro. Like, I'm just talking about people who we know off the top of our head. I ain't about to go box fucking Archie. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these people shit, bro.
He not though, Omek. He not. He fought Jose Ramirez. That 44 catchweight is welterweight, gang.
Exactly. Now, when he moved up to 140, yes, he fought Regis. He was able to use his WBC and fight Regis. Absolutely.
Facts.
Which was another bum strap too. If you act like I'm just a realist, bro. Regis was fucking. He's a bum. He's like Regis was cool at first.
I agree with you on that.
Dev caught him at the right time. And listen, I love Devin Haney, but me just looking at his career, he caught niggas at the right time. And if that's what Boots is gonna do, that's cool. But let's just go with that narrative, and let's not go with the boogeyman. Everybody's ducking him. No, if he gotta catch niggas at the right time, Floyd did it. Andre Ward did it.
But
like you gotta catch a guy. You gotta strategic. It's chess, not checkers. Right. I agree. It's chess. It's chess. But so and it's boxing and it's your life. So if you gotta catch niggas at the right time, do that. But don't say, "Oh, I want legacy. I want to be the greatest." This and that. And your actions, like you could say whatever, but the actions, fuck what you talking about.
Bro. Shit gotta play out, bro. Shit gotta play out, bro.
Clip.
What's up?
Let's be honest. And you want to know why I'm not listening to the play out narrative, even though I am? I'm not listening to the play out narrative, right? And I'm not Brian Norman, bro. You know I'm coming with sense, bro. I'm not listening to the play out narrative, bro. He's pushing 30 with 35 fights. Is the shit going to play out at 35 years old? 45 fights? 50 fights?
Listen, when he was at 147, he had to wait for forever to get in position. Now he's the niggas that he was chasing. They can't get away from him. He got time at 144. All that shit you want to see, you're going to see it. If you don't see it, we're going to know whose fault it is. Whether it's whose fault or their fault. We got to let it play out. But right now, we got Lima on October 11th. And then
Lima on October 11th, he's going on the grill. He's going on the grill in a blunt. He's definitely going in his blunt.
But the thing is, we gotta let it play out. We don't know who the motherfucker's going to fight next. When Devin Haney fought Cuevas, we didn't know 2 fights later he was going to be fighting. I mean, when Norman fought Cuevas, we didn't know 2 fights later he was fighting. When Spence, when Bud was supposed to fuck the first time and Bud fucked up the negotiations, we wasn't sure we was going to get the fucking Bud and Spence fight. Bud was fighting fucking Avanesia. Like, sometimes we gotta wait to see how this shit go. But I'm not against you questioning Boots moves and shit. I just want you to understand that some of this shit you're saying, it's a reason for why it didn't go the way that you would have wanted it to go. We just gotta look at how shit play out from here on out.
I agree. Because I look at moving up to new weights as a fresh start. You feel me? Just me personally. When you move up to a new weight, it's damn like your record not clean, but it's a fresh start. It's new opponents. It's a brand new canvas to paint a new picture. Yeah. But not like I said, bro. We saw this story before. That's all. Like, and we can't agree. We saw this story with plenty of fighters.
Yeah. Like,
and then we also saw the story with plenty of fighters, right? Where they did wait, they did get in position, and they got all the way to the position. And it folded. It failed all at that position. Everything they worked for, it failed.
But that's why you gotta be strategic. That's why
we saw that story plenty of times.
But that's why they saying it's chess, not checkers. They got a plan. You gotta be strategic, bro.
I agree.
And the people that are declining offers from Boots, they're playing chess as well, being strategic. That's why we not gonna fight him for less than $1 million. Because this is the biggest fight of our life. Simple. Go watch the last Virgil Ortiz interview. They straight asked him, what's the lowest amount of money you would take to fight Boots? He threw a number out there.
Yeah, he did.
My nigga, this shit is on record for you, bro. You just got to pay attention to this shit, my nigga. Think about it like this for yourself, Warren. I don't know what your job is. If you go to work every single day, my nigga, and you get your regular salary, and now you got to do the same job. You're gonna want more money, dog.
What do you say, bro? What'd you say for him? My nigga, yeah, he said I'm a boxing coach, nigga.
Okay.
Gang, that's why I'm in the gym.
Okay.
Like that's why. Listen, that's why. Listen. That's why I don't even get on this internet shit and talk. Like, you feel me? I don't have to talk, bro. This is my fucking job, gang. Like, this has been my job for 3 years, gang. Like, when I say I'm in the gym with Terry, nigga, I've been in it. Like, bro, this is not a joke. This, like, I'm just not one of those dudes, but I've never been big on this phone shit and TV.
Me neither.
You feel me? So I didn't used to, like, I used to go to fight parties, but I never had my own phone until I got grown, got my own car, my own crib to actually be able to watch fights and afford fights. That's the only reason why I'm a little bit behind. But nigga, I know the history of this shit, bro. That's why I could talk about this shit how I do, bro. I don't get on here and talk crazy. That's why I don't even say most of it. Like, I don't even say most of the shit I be thinking, bro.
Hey man, you can come over here and say whatever you think, as long as you ain't calling.
Come on. I'm just saying, I believe in positioning. You
I
feel
feel
me?
you, my nigga, but
I believe in it.
This should be bigger than just the actual main event fight happening, gang. That'd be the whole thing behind all of this shit. Like, it's not just the fight, bro. Everybody gotta eat, bro. This shit gotta align for everybody, my nigga, including you, including us, the fans. This shit gotta align for everybody, bro.
And you know what? How you talking about alignment?
But just because we want that shit to happen, don't mean that the trainer want it to happen. A nigga mother might not want it to happen. Like, a nigga girl might not want it to happen in the moment.
Facts.
Like, I'm having.
Because look, the way you talking about alignment, let's talk about the reality of life. Some niggas' plans be bigger than what other niggas can see. So whatever he got planned might just be too big for what I can see. Because what he got planned.
Can you admit this for me, for him? Because you ain't never say nothing to this. Any of these niggas that fight Boots, do you think it's their legacy fight? Like, it's their biggest fight. Like, it's their
but listen, this is why we gotta be specific. Because who he's offered or who he can fight potentially. Because I'm gonna be real, as far as who he's offered or who he's fought, hell yeah. But as far as those top guys, there's hold on, let me honestly think. Hold on.
Yeah, please think about it.
Before I say, I don't want to jump off the diving board early.
So think about it like this: the people that he's offered, and all the champions at 54, or any name at 54.
Yeah.
Would it be their biggest fight? Their
hold on.
You know what I'm saying? Their legendary fight for them.
Cause I'm telling you, I don't want to jump off the diving board, bro.
I looked at this. That's why I'm asking you this question. This is something that I looked at. It makes this is what gives me understanding as to why he can't get a fight. Because for them, it's not an average Joe that they're getting in the ring with, bro. For him, it might be like, from our perspective, we're looking at that like we know.
Hey, you know what's crazy, Tay?
They're average Joes on his end when getting in the ring. But on their end, to him, he's the marquee guy. But still, I'm waiting for you to answer that.
Hey, you know what's crazy, Tay?
Everybody he sent a offer to.
You know what's crazy, Tay? That's why I do fuck with Clip Channel, bro. The nigga give you gonna get an understanding. You definitely gonna get your issue, as we say out here. You gonna get your issue. Because I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking about it, and now that you done broke that side of it down, I haven't actually took the time to think about that, but you might be politically correct on the fact that that's probably why some fighters, it's so hard for them, because I'm thinking about the landscape and the offers and what we know, just what we know. And I gotta admit, you might be right. You might be right. Because when I'm actually thinking about it, and I want to say you wrong, because I want to say he ain't done shit, but just his name alone makes it all those guys' biggest fights. Just to be honest, just his name and like what was behind him, it does make him most of those guys' biggest fights. All the guys I can think of, yes, you're right. You're right. You're right about that.
And that's
You're
it,
right
bro.
about that. You're right about that.
That's why he can't get in the ring, gang.
You're right about that. You're right about that part. That might be the only thing I might agree
But
with
bro,
you
that's
niggas on tonight.
that's the underlying factor as to why he's at where he's at and he hasn't gotten a name. But except when he was chasing Bud.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but that don't even count because he was chasing those guys like they was above him. I get you.
And Keith Thurman told us we need 20 million, nigga.
Yeah, I was even gonna say, and that's what I was thinking about. Even Keith Thurman said he needed. You feel me? Keith Thurman even outpriced himself. And I watched that whole interview myself.
I'm not letting this young guy springboard off of me, bro.
I watched that interview myself. Keith Thurman outpriced himself. I watched that myself.
Look at it from that landscape, my nigga. Like, bro, that's why we can't get the fights that we want. My nigga, it's hard, bro. Because for them, they're at that point, they're making a life-changing decision, and they know that. They know that when they leave the ring, they're not leaving the ring the same. He leaving the ring the same. We ain't seen the nigga cut yet or nothing. You feel me?
Hey, no, you know what made me realize that though? What made me realize that the dangers, the actual dangers that people might see is because the way like me, I pay attention to energies. Like that's what I run off of, like noticing energies and shit. And Brian Norman's energy is completely different from when it was talks with Boots. Like his energy towards Devin Haney and them, like he did not have none of the same energy for Boots. Like it was more like a defensive. I respect them. We just want to get in the ring. Where Devin Haney is, we're gonna crush him. We're gonna stop him. And it's just crazy to me. Like, so it might be an underlying factor as to where dudes actually feel threatened by him. But I don't know, bro, because we not in none of these dudes' camp.
Did you see how quick, like you just said, Brian Norman and them jumped in the ring with Devin Haney?
Yeah.
Because what did we all see? What did the world see? Vulnerability, my nigga. This is what most people want to see before they fight somebody. They want to see vulnerability. It's like, I bet I'm confident now. They want to see a little slippage first. Most of this shit that we be seeing, this is what these niggas be doing. We don't get the fight until we see the nigga get dropped. All right, I'll fight him now. I see him fall. Bro, these dudes are scared, man. I'm telling you, gang. And we're not Boots biased because, well, for me, I'm gonna give you my example.
Please tell me how you're doing.
I fuck with Tank Davis, bro. I fuck with Tank. But it got to that point to where it's like, all right, bro, you're not giving us the fights we want. If it get to that point with Boots, my nigga, I would say that. Like, but I see what's going on. What's the underlying factors right now? It's like he's not in a Tank position where he can say, I'm gonna give you some life-changing bread to fight me. And where you can't say no. He can't just say, Eddie Hearn can't just give a nigga $5 million to fight Boots, bro.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
And then Boots come out on top too. That's why he had to come out and tell us, nah, I had to pay Stanionis more to get this fight because I needed this belt for my legacy. Yeah. Because the budget was probably what? $10 million for all we know. He get his 3.3, he get his little 3.4, whatever. And then everybody else gotta still get paid too. The undercard, trainers, everything, flights, hotels, venue.
Production, all that.
All of that, my nigga.
But this how y'all know I'm not biased. When Tank was finna fight Lamont Roach, I said the same shit.
Not yet, Omek. Not yet. Not until Omek. He's not pulling a PBC heist. He's not pulling no heist.
This is heist. Definitely a heist, gang.
No, he don't got.
This, hey, bro, I said this on Greg's channel, bro. This is a stick up with no gun.
Bro, it would be a heist. It would
he
be a
using
heist.
His fingers in a bag.
No, it would be a heist if he had Turkey's bag behind him, bro. If Turkey was funding the operation, and where it's like, nah, we could pay y'all niggas whatever to fight Boots.
Nigga, Lester is funding it. He don't got Turkey. He got Lester on his side. Lester, nigga, his guy Eddie make all the calls for him.
Brother,
he got Lester with him.
Brother.
He go off the radar whenever he go on the radar. He got Lester, nigga. He better than Turkey because him and Lester got a personal relationship.
Pay-per-view gone, but how many pay-per-view fights do Boots got, bro?
You said what?
How many pay-per-view fights do Boots got, bro?
But that's why I'm saying he got Lester, nigga. He make all the calls for him.
That nigga's killing me.
You feel me? Of course, when you fucking with the guy that fuck with you, of course you're getting pay-per-views and the biggest purses. You getting the most out of every purse. Come on, man.
I want to know how much do you think Boots budgets be behind his events, bro?
And that's why I say we gotta stop giving him those motherfucking narratives too, because the budget don't be that much, because he like it's levels to this shit, bro. Like y'all be always saying, I'm not one of these niggas that think that every fighter is fucking making 10 million. Right. Nigga, I work a job. I know how much these niggas is making because I know how much I'm paying for the fucking subscription. The fuck? I do math. I'm on the calculator, gang. I'm one of those niggas. When I'm paying a subscription and they say this fighter sold this many fights, I go look up how much it costs and how many people bought, and I do the math. Real shit.
This nigga start multiplying, carrying the 3, all type of shit.
Real shit, gang. Like I don't
niggas,
like
niggas got stop. For you basically saying you spending other niggas' bread in your head.
No, I'm not saying
we don't know the numbers, bro. We don't know the actual numbers behind this shit. We can say anything and just jump out the window, bro. We don't know when a nigga signed a contract what his budget is for his events. My nigga.
So how much do you think his budget is?
Why the fuck would niggas want to spend $50 million on a moving up fight? That don't make no sense, bro.
So do you think? I got a question.
What's up?
With Turkey, y'all don't think he would have got a bigger purse for even for this fight? If he was a free agent, he negotiated his own contract, similar to what Devin Haney do. Even if he didn't have Devin Haney promotions, Jaron Boots Ennis promotions behind him, if he was a free agent, had his own lawyers, how you do it, and negotiate your own contract. Y'all gonna say this wouldn't have been a bigger purse, at least a bigger purse on a bigger stage?
Yeah.
So that's why I say fuck Eddie, bro. But because listen, Eddie can get you home shows, but if he's the draw, any other promoter can get him a home show.
But that's
why didn't
hold on. How many other promoters have stars that they've built to the point where they could sell over 10K in their hometown? Ain't that many fighters doing it. So it's the reason you keep him as a solo star headlining with people under him. You're not trying to make him one of these other guys that be fighting on these turkey cards. You're trying to make him one of the guys that be fucking main eventing these turkey cards. Not to put this guy who'd have been selling tens of thousands on somebody else's shit.
I can't disagree with that.
Why go be an undercard fighter
if you a main event guy? I can't disagree with that.
You can build your profile with your guy. This is what they signed to these promoters for. Promote me, build me up. We just got into the era, in the internet era, and now it's 24/7 update and media coverage on the boxing shit. So niggas is fickle fans. Niggas want shit to happen fast. Like Clip said, this is not basketball where you miss all your shots today and you play tomorrow, my nigga, you'll be all right. No, nigga, you have a fight, you might break a bone or whatever, nigga. You down for 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. A year went by, but niggas talked about you for 200 straight days, brother.
That's a fact. This is a sport.
These niggas are gladiators, my nigga. Nigga, that's why I said earlier, I keep telling y'all, I'm gonna still use the analogy. Niggas be video game fans, bro. We gotta stop looking at these niggas like this shit is a video game. These niggas is humans just like us. They wake up sick and gotta take a shit just like us, my nigga. But still gotta entertain the fans, my nigga. Still gotta be with their family, all this shit. Niggas gotta stop looking at it like shit could just happen, snap of a finger because I'm a fan and I want it to happen like that.
Yo, Bang, I think you might be talking about Bob Santos, Mario Bar. You talking about when Santos ran into Bozy and he was talking about he need like 20, 25 mil? That's what you talking about, Bang? I don't know about nobody. I don't know about nobody who need 100 mil. If somebody came out and said they need 100 mil, they need to be ashamed of motherfucking stuff.
And then all them niggas said they needed fucking 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 million.
But why do you think niggas are saying that though? Because they see what we see.
Okay. It was that's the one Bang talking about. Yeah, it was Bob Santos. Once again, his fighter had the WBC title and had that shit in protective custody. He couldn't get to it. And man, he couldn't get to that motherfucker.
I don't even, bro. Honestly, I don't even like. It's so fucking crazy and puzzling to me. I'm really questioning what's Eddie's end goal with him. Genuinely,
nigga.
His end goal is to make him Matchroom's biggest attraction in America. He already got AJ for the UK. He's already been talking about he wants to establish the Matchroom profile in America. Don't have Hitchens, and even if he did, Hitchens not going to do it.
he got Bam. You don't think Eddie would rather put his money behind a Mexican American?
Who do he have that's Mexican American?
You talking about Bam?
Bam,
bro. Look where Bam is fighting on that November card. Bam is a hell of a talent, but see, that's where people get it fucked up. Talent and being a draw is two different things. It's two different things, bro.
Remember, Bam was on Boots undercard, brother.
But we can see
he was on the undercard. You ain't lying. Ain't no lie detected.
Draw, we're gonna come put you in front of these guaranteed 12,000 people.
But
think about how many people you tapped in for. Think about how many more people started talking about Bam, like just us, our culture, niggas. After he was on Boots card, niggas seen him. He became a name. We knew who he was.
I was gonna say, what the fuck? They my state, bro. These niggas, but I ain't gonna lie though, bro.
I'm talking about us. We on the East Coast, you feel me?
Yeah, facts. Not facts.
Ben Rodriguez was until that
he did get plugged. He did get a huge plug fucking with Boots. I ain't gonna lie. He even like. I ain't gonna lie though, bro. Even if I just don't think. But because if we looking at how Bam's career being moved on, this nigga fighting champions back to back to back.
But you gotta look at how it happened. He was also a late replacement for his first championship fight. He wasn't even supposed to get that.
He wasn't even supposed to win.
He fuck winning. He wasn't supposed to be there. He
wasn't even supposed to win.
He got the call late, and that turned him up. And ain't no big names down there, so it's not niggas that could play this game of I'm not gonna take this purse or. It's not none of that. You feel me? Niggas not looking around like, well, I don't gotta fight you. I could fight him. No, it's not that many names down there. It's different down there. You feel me? So it's kind of not the situation, but I see what you're saying. But it's not, bro. Look. Bang just said the same shit I said. Apparently, he was typing it while I was saying it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no names down there. Ain't no names down there. But he got the talent of a main eventer. He got the talent of a pay-per-view main eventer. But that don't translate. Because niggas talk about Boots don't talk. Bam don't talk either. Like he's not appealing to the fans outside of his skills.
It ain't no name at the lower weight class. I can agree, but he at least is undisputed. He actually accomplished what he said he wanted to do.
He's not undisputed.
Bam didn't go undisputed?
No. No. Right now, he got a WBO, a WBC, and a ring title.
Oh, okay. That's me.
Hey,
that's me.
Bro.
That's me. I thought he ain't. Bam ain't been undisputed yet.
Oh, he had a WBC at I think super flyweight. Then he dropped down to flyweight.
Yeah. You right.
Yeah.
He did jump. He was jumping. You right.
Yeah. He was up there because he took the fight. He defended that a couple times, moved back down, got a strap.
Yeah, he did move back down, and then he started went up 2 more weight divisions.
Then he moved back up to the one where he won the first title. So he moved up one division again. He won the title there, moved back down, won the title there, and then he went back up there and got his shit back.
Yeah, that's a whole different situation. Then we can't use that, but I don't know, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I feel you.
And that's why I didn't even jump on here like on no super critical shit, because we do gotta let it play out. Like Bang said, and like we all agree, bro. It is the first fight for him at 54. But I just want to at least get word, like, because it, like, I don't know, like, if we all watching the same shit, but like I don't know, like, I just want to know, like, y'all gonna continue, like, I know y'all gonna support him, it's y'all guy, but we gotta just, reality gotta set in at some point.
But you
We
know
gotta wake up and smell the coffee sometime.
hold on, foreign. But you know why I love my memory? Cause I can quote niggas verbatim from what they said. You the one that coined the term. We could both be watching the same fight and see two completely different things. Ain't that what you said, my nigga? What my nigga said, I'm a still tramp. I don't forget shit. Remember, I was quoting shit verbatim from Christmas. You remember that shit?
Nah. Hey, the fact that you said that, because I ain't said that in a while, but you're right. We can't see the same fight and see completely different things. Man. Watch the same fight at the same time in the same seat and see completely different things.
Hey, yo, foreign. I know you say he is ass. Go look at Lima, bro.
I did. Bro, I watched them fight some Sing Deep, like the Indian dude. It was like I think it was either 2 months ago or 7 months ago. Don't quote me on the months. But I saw that fight, bro. He and you, this is why I say he's terrible, bro. Just to me, and I'm not saying I'm not no boxing physicist or nothing like that. Bro, the guy squares up after every punch. Like, he brings his other foot with him. And I watched multiple fights to see if it was just like a one fight thing that he does. He does it. Go watch him. Watch him and watch his feet. And you will actually see.
He punch. I'm not saying by any means he can fuck with Boots. By any means. Because I told niggas.
The reason why I like him, though, is because he is.
None of them can fuck with Boots. But he's better than all of the niggas that was on the list.
I can't agree with you, Tay.
My nigga Bang. Real shit, Bang. Real shit. Nobody knew Madrimov, dog. Nobody knew him, bro.
Wait. No, and I'm glad I didn't even want to get on this subject, bro. But since we bring it up, the difference is he had a strap. Even if he got the strap to give it up, even if he perfectly somehow magically the gun landed in his hand so he could give it up to the next guy, he had one. This guy never even had one. Never.
But so what though?
No. I'm saying, no, I agree. It's a so what. I agree. It's the same, but it's not that's the difference. One guy actually had the strap.
Yeah.
So that's why that's the only reason why Bud fought him, because he had the belt. If he didn't have the belt, he wouldn't have fought Madrimov. Yeah. He would have fought whoever else had that belt.
Bud was able to sit there and wait until opportunity materialized. Boots couldn't just sit around and wait like that. Bud career is already solidified. It's the same nigga that was saying before the Spitz fight, oh, I don't need this fight. I'm Hall of Fame either way. He's content with waiting around. That's why after he fought Madrimov, how long he been waiting? Now he about to fight Canelo. He been acclimating to 168 for a year, so he been out the ring for longer than that. Boots ain't got time like that. So Bud, he was able to sit around and wait for Madrimov to get a vacant belt from Kurbanov, and then Eddie Hearn to put his guy in.
Why are you saying Boots don't have time like that, though?
Because he needs to be active. Wasn't that the biggest knock on his career? Besides who he was fighting, the biggest knock on his career was he wasn't fighting enough.
He wasn't. He wasn't fighting. But look, let's be honest. That's just feeding into the casual narrative. We never said no shit like that.
You just said he did 30, and what has he accomplished? If he's not
No. Me saying what, nigga, he was fighting fights. I'm not saying he ain't. He has 35 fights, Clip.
Yeah.
We can agree he's been fighting fights.
Yeah.
But they're not the fights of the people that I know. You feel me?
All right, I get you.
You feel me? I'm not saying he ain't fought. I'm saying that's a casual narrative, bro. We been past that narrative that he ain't fighting enough, bro. Come on, bro. You know we've been saying this whole fucking time. We don't know who he's fighting. He's fighting more than enough, but it's more than enough of niggas I don't know.
Niggas knew Stan Ennis.
That's a fact. Stanionis was a longer weighted fight. Nigga, you heard me. I was happy with Stanionis, and I didn't stop him.
David Evans knew him because of Bud.
I was cool with David Evans
Thomas
too.
Delorme. We knew Roman Villa because he got that win over Rashidi.
I was even cool with Jaron.
Two Sergey Lipinets. Chris Van Heerden, he also a common opponent with Conor Ben. Juan Carlos Abreu, he a common opponent with Charles Conwell.
I know Juan Carlos and Sergey Lipinets. I was cool with them too. They're just not those guys. Right. You feel me?
No, I feel you, but you got to look at, like I said, who's available. I wanted him to get the top guys too. When Sean Porter was there, Sean Porter didn't want to fight him. Spence Thurman and Bud didn't want to fight him. Guys didn't fight him. It's like, who the fuck was going to satisfy y'all that he could have fought? Every time he was close, it was close to her. Every time, bro.
I can't believe you ain't lying. It's a couple of those names you just said. I can't believe they was turning. I can't believe it. You ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying. Like the Sean Porters and the Ugas, bro, especially when he was asking for those fights, looking for those fights. Those guys wasn't busy. So I can't disagree with you. They was turning the man down. But those is loot. Like you gotta, it's like, man, it's kind of like
complicated.
Look, man, lose situations, bro. Like you right though. What you right about is that everything got a time and place, bro. Everything got a time and place. Everything happened for a reason, bro. I believe in God, so I believe everything happens for a reason. But I also believe, bro, that everybody don't get to the end of the golden road. You feel me? Everybody's career don't turn out like that, you know? And sometimes it be because it is, sometimes it be because it is. But not everybody's career ends up like that. That's what I do for sure believe in.
And that's my biggest thing with Boots. Man, I don't want him to be the avoided fighter, the guy that can't get fights in these years away, bro. I see the same shit. Trust me. I see the same shit y'all see, bro. But I'm just somebody who patient enough to know I ain't really got control over it one way or another. I'm just a passenger along the fucking ride. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a supporter and I'm a ride till the wheels fall off. But I'm gonna watch what's going on. I'm gonna be attentive. So when these conversations come up, I can talk my piece with some knowledge. I ain't gotta like everybody fighting, but sometimes niggas a necessary mean to an end, bro. These niggas is just in the way. They gonna get ran over on the way to where he going. Bro, I ain't gotta like everybody, but I understand the direction. I understand the plan. I understand it, bro.
And that's my thing. You know, like I'm cool with chaos as long as it's controlled chaos. You feel me? Now, if it, like you just said, if shit don't got a plan, which it seems like, you know, they may have a plan. I'm not like we always say, bro. We don't know. We're not in their camp. None of us is in Jaron Ennis camp, Bud camp, or none of their camps. Word. So we don't know what they truly feel or what their plan truly is. But as long as it's a controlled chaos type of thing to me, I'm cool, bro. But once, like after a while, bro, like I don't know, bro. I'm like I keep on saying, bro. I can't keep giving a man a narrative, bro.
Hey, think about it like this, Foreign.
I love him, though.
As time going on, gang, a lot of niggas' names are gonna be remembered because they fought Boots, my nigga. Even a couple niggas we named throughout this live, they are gonna be remembered in boxing forever, or as long as we live in, or our era, because they fought Jaron Boots Ennis, bro.
Watch. Hey, you know what? You know why I believe you, Tay? Because Brian Norman literally got this nigga got his biggest paydays off of ducking Boots,
bro.
So I
can't talk about that. Fighters that niggas would never talk about because they fought Boots, man.
I didn't know no fucking Brian Norman before that.
I knew of him, but you know what I'm saying he definitely.
Yeah, I saw him, but I never watched the fight. I heard of him, never watched the fight.
Yeah, I watched a couple of his fights. He done got better, but we all know he got the flame now from talking about Boots.
That's a fact. Yeah. Like I said to his pops on the live the other day, where did he fly to come sharpen them tools, my nigga? Bro, you wasn't doing that shit for no reason, gang.
Word.
You can say what you want, But when you needed some sauce, nigga, where did you go? And it's on public record on YSM channel, my nigga.
Nigga came
I'm
right
saying it. Like where you went to go get that good work to sharpen your tools to
Wait,
get
what
better.
you mean? What you mean? Y'all saying he was using Boots to get better?
Yes, nigga.
Dead ass, bro. I didn't. So him and Boots actually like got history. Like they really know each other.
Nigga, them niggas sparred like 6 or 7 times, bro.
Oh, I thought
Bro.
they said they only sparred like twice.
No.
Like,
He was flying his son up like a camp, like a get better. Like, you know how boxers do, nigga. They go to different places to work.
Yeah, get work.
Philly is a boxing hub, bro, where fighters come to work on their game, bro. Andy Cruz.
shit, Jack Catterall was just out here.
Yeah, bro. Like, shit go on, my nigga. When it's time to get better, niggas know where they need to come, my nigga. And a question you asked early in the live forum, is Boots gonna be a Hall of Famer? As we know, Philly is a boxing mecca, my nigga. It's the boxing mecca, nigga. Boots is a legend in Philly, nigga. Legendary status. He's a legend already in Philadelphia, bro. He's on his way to arguably being the best fighter in Philadelphia history. He's at
Whoa.
that. I said he's on his way. I didn't say he is, bro.
Whoa.
He's on his way there. Nigga. That's a fact, bro.
I don't know. Tego, you stretching it, bro.
Bro, the ball is in his court. The ball is in his court.
Hey, Tego, you stretching it, bro.
Bro, the ball is in his court to do that, my nigga.
The ball is in his court. I agree, but you stretching it.
He got time to do that, my nigga. I'm just saying.
I don't know, Tay. You stretching that one. I don't know about one of the.
It's my opinion, bro. It's my opinion.
You know, like, bro, we know the fighters that came out of Philly, bro. Come on.
It's a fact.
Yeah. Come on, bro. We gotta be for real, bro. Like,
let me clarify.
No. Because you just this like, and that's where I started. Hold on, bro. That's where the.
Hold up. I'm talking about of his generation, of this.
Go ahead.
Not. I'm not talking about the dinosaurs.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm talking about of the new era of the Philadelphia fighters, my nigga. Boots is the one, my nigga.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't. Now that I can't disagree with, because I was gonna say, bro. Like, yeah, bro, you was gonna make me dive off into something crazy, bro. You talking about, like, but I agree with that though, because in this era, like, as far as Philly fighters, he is one. He probably is the most notable one right now. He is.
Yeah.
He is the one.
Especially to the casual fan, when you ask about Philly boxers, that's the first name that comes up or that's thought about.
Yeah, he the one that got the city turned for sure.
Yeah, he definitely got the city turned.
Oh, got the city turned.
He definitely got your whole city turned. But that's why it should be like y'all shouldn't fought us for the standard though. Because if he the one that got the city turned, shouldn't it be like a higher standard?
Bro, listen, I'll tell you this and you probably won't believe it. Philly hold this nigga to a higher standard than anywhere else, bro. It just don't seem like it, bro. Guarantee you. We just so close to the shit that we hear shit y'all don't hear, and we understand why shit be turning out like that. We don't be happy with this shit, bro. We ain't been happy with Boots' situation for a long time, bro. We really haven't, bro. But when everybody from the outside is just coming and dumping shit on him and talking shit, bro, we gotta stand up for our guy. Because if we was here and we was talking shit about him, we'd be haters, but we defending him and we get called biased. So we take that shit on the chin and we keep it moving.
And you see, that's why I don't blame y'all, bro, because that's why I gotta jump on and actually say because through text messages, you just seeing the text messages, you're not actually hearing the context behind what I'm saying. Right. You feel me? You just looking at the messages, you saying if you hearing what I'm saying, so you know, bro, like I'm just critical, but I'm not a fucking hater. I'm a fan too. Like I said though, when I first came on, I'm not too much of a fan of no boxer. There's no boxer that y'all can name that I won't be critical about if they did some fuck shit in my eyes. And we may all see fuck shit as different shit. Everybody do. Some fighter might call what this fighter over here did fuck shit. Somebody might call it not fuck shit. You feel me? So it might be different views on that. But in my personal view, there's not one fighter that's above that. Period. Not one.
No, I agree.
Hey, but look, this is why I don't blame y'all though. Because there is only one fighter that's above that. I just thought about it. There's only one fighter. And it's my guy. And that's only because I know him. So I don't blame y'all.
Yeah.
You feel me? I don't blame you. Genuinely. But that's why I'm saying though, we can't. The reason why I say we can't let that narrative get out there, because that's when the casuals like get to say like, oh, it's biased or it's this and it's that. Because if we giving off this narrative, but you look but we are looking at the box rec. You feel me? Like when you really look at the box rec, but then you look at the narrative that's behind him as far as the boogeyman. I'm not saying as far as him being great, because he's great. He's a great fighter. But just like the boogeyman, and he's ducked and he's avoided and he's like a great and this is not like I just think, me personally, that we just throwing titles on it a little bit too early. If that's what I want to say.
First off, we already know we can't control what the media say. You familiar with Shador Samuels?
You said what?
I mean, Shador Sanders. You familiar with him?
Yeah.
You see how they cover him, and you know none of that shit is accurate, bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So it's like we can't worry about what the media say, but what we could see with our own eyes is we just saw a nigga get offered 250. He said, 250, that's interesting. He didn't pull away from the table. He said, let me see if I can negotiate and get more. And he said, fuck negotiating. If 250 made you think, here, I'm going to crack you in your head with another fucking 250. Negotiation over. This nigga still didn't take it. That's being in real time. We saw Brian Norman get offered $750,000. That didn't make him pull away from the table. But he kept going back. It went to 1.1, 1.2. If 700, when it was 750, he was saying, "Oh, we close on the money. We close on the money." If you close on the money at 750,000, how the fuck is you far at 1.7 mil?
Let's give you $1 million more.
Last time I checked, that's more than double what the fucking offer was. The initial offer. Last time
you ain't lying, bro. You know I can't argue with the truth, bro.
Feel me? So I'm just saying. So just keep all this in mind. I didn't call him a boogeyman, but that's what they say. They call Matias a boogeyman too. They pick who they want to be calling a boogeyman, bro. I can't defend what another nigga say.
Hey, let's be honest, bro. Let's really talk the truth on this motherfucker since you just brought him up. Matias, before Paro, was the boogeyman. And I'm going to be real. Y'all can call me crazy. Right now, he's the boogeyman. The fact that motherfuckers are talking about some Andy Aroka guy that I also have to go do homework on, and trying to tell me that because he's a fucking boxer, he's a harder fight for Gary Antoine Russell than Matias, that tells me, nigga, because I don't care what nobody says. Motherfuckers can call it whatever they want. The hardest fight at 40 is Subriel Matias, bro. I don't care about nobody being no fucking boxer puncher. The nigga that you know is gonna come in that ring and give you smoke, bro. It's only one nigga.
I disagree, gang.
Who?
Gary Antoine Russell.
I'm not talking about him. He's excluded. I can agree that Gary Antoine Russell to me is the most superior guy at 40 right now. But I think, and listen, I think Gary Antoine Russell don't even want to see Subriel Matias.
I disagree with that too.
I don't think he want to see him.
I think he do.
I think he do too.
If he genuinely did, let's really be honest. Let's talk about it. If he really wanted to, why are we hearing about some Andy Aroka guy that they're trying to say is some name or some guy? Why not just go unify?
He tried to unify. He wanted to get the Puello rematch. He lost the WBC shot against Puello, got the WBA shot smoked on fucking Rio. He wanted to go right back for the unification. Puello took the title to Turkey and fucked around, lost it to Matias.
But that's what I'm saying, Cliff. I'm not talking about then. I'm talking about now. They both have titles now.
Right. But the thing is, didn't Turkey get in the fight right after that shit and bring Dalton Smith in and say he was next? So that WBC shit is out the window.
No. I agree, but we're not. Y'all see. Look, you're missing what I'm saying. They're trying to bring up Andy Aroka.
Yeah.
They're like, bro, we wasn't talking about him before.
He's a mandatory.
Bro, that's the only. Bro, we wasn't talking about him before. I don't care about a mandatory. Was we talking about him?
You brought him up. I
Clip,
think.
was we? Clip. No. I'm saying before today, before any time, when Gary Russell was even fighting Ryo, was we talking about Andy Aroka?
I personally knew about him. Wasn't nobody.
But was we talking about him?
Nah,
At 40.
Nah, but nobody talks about mandatories until that shit be called, bro. That's all the time.
But that's what I'm saying, though. If they really felt like Subriel Matias was as easy as he's trying to portray, wouldn't we think he would be so quick to unify? See, that's what I'm noticing.
Listen, I just said why he can't unify, though. I just literally said why he can't unify.
I agree. Subriel Matias is fighting Dalton Smith.
That's what I'm saying. So I was about to unload. He got the WBA. Matias is about to defend the WBA against Dalton Smith. Who the fuck is T.O. with the WBO in the ring fighting? He still ain't got a fucking opponent. So he's probably fight him. And then you got Hitchens with the Hitchens is not going to fight him. So much so that we see Russell calling him out in real time saying, if I beat you in the amateurs, why wouldn't you fight me? So now you tell me who he supposed to unify with.
That's what I'm saying. If he don't have a fight.
And wait right there. Let me add on to what Clip said.
Go crazy.
Niggas got to take into account. And this is why we say niggas don't keep the same energy. Why not one time did niggas mention why didn't Turkey get involved into these fights and making these fights happen, right? Eddie Hearn told us Turkey not working with Richardson Hitchens if he not with Matchroom.
Yeah.
Turkey told us he not fucking with Teofimo Lopez. These are two belt holders that Turkey told us he not fucking with at 140.
Yeah.
Gary Antoine Russell is on record saying that he wants to get what? Undisputed, right?
Yeah.
How is this gonna happen, my nigga?
Either you go take the belt.
Without Turkey, like niggas is saying with Boots. Now Boots got somebody behind him that's gonna make something happen for him. How are these fights gonna happen, bro? Do these niggas sell tickets? Do these niggas have a back end and where they know I can get a budget, I can get a gate and where I can make something happen for my fighter, or where my champions can have a main event fight? No, bro. It don't work like that. Everybody's not on that stage to be like, oh, I'm a champion now. Yo, they could come on an interview and say, oh, I want to fight such and such. Oh, I want to fight this guy. It don't work like that, my nigga.
So what are you saying though? Like what? Like you saying that Gary is not in a position to be calling those type of shots?
No.
I don't think so either.
None of these niggas are, bro. That's why Turkey can get in the ring when Matias win the belt and say, you're fighting here. Come here.
I'm picking up what you putting down now. I get you.
It's chess, not checkers. And while it's chess, it's not chess as in they're moving their own chess pieces. Nigga, it's Turkey controlling the chessboard. And he's
some niggas is just pawns, some niggas is just king.
He can make you a pawn if he want to. Yo, I want you to be a pawn for this card, and you're gonna be a rook on this card. You could be a king on this card. You could be why not be a David Benavidez? Yo, when I'm coming to your card, nigga, I'm the king. I'm main event. I don't give a fuck if a Devin Haney and a Brian Norman on your card. I'm the guy.
Yeah. True.
But okay, let's talk about it. And I'm on here to respond to that.
Absolutely.
How did David Benavidez get in that position?
What you mean?
How did David Benavidez get in a position to where he's calling names and he's calling shots? How? How did he get there?
He whooped enough ass over at PBC.
Wait, but fuck enough ass. Who was he whooping?
Caleb Plant, Demetrius Andre, fucking what's the other nigga? David Morrell, fucking Andre Durrell. Who else?
Clip, but that's what I'm saying though. He was fighting the names.
But
that's how David Benavidez. Hold on, Tego.
The promotion company had the names for him.
Huh?
The promotional company had the names on deck for him.
PBC did. I can't disagree with that, but you can't disagree with what I'm saying. He fought the names to get in position.
Yeah.
But he had.
How many fights hold on. How many fights does David have right now?
28, 29?
Like 29.
Exactly. Exactly.
What's the point?
So listen. What I'm trying to say is, there's no excuse as for when you're fighting names. There's no excuse because we could be honest. Some of those fighters that David Benavidez was fighting, he made them names. I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
All them was.
No, I'm not talking about the name. I'm talking about some of those guys before he was fighting those guys. Because I was watching Benavidez before he was fighting Andre and Plant. That was one of the first fighters I was watching.
Let's keep it a bean real quick for him. Let's keep it a bean, bro.
But like I said, bro,
all watch boxing, bro. Everybody know PBC fighters' names, bro.
That's a fact. They
make sure that we know these people.
He was names, on bro. Come on, bro. Ennis was on PBC. He was aligned with him before. Y'all just said that.
But I also said he wasn't on paper with him, and it was still hard for him to get PBC fights while he was there. You could see that for yourself, bro.
So is that them not believing in him? What is that? Because they believed in David enough to where he was getting the fights. He wasn't having no trouble.
You just said you'd rather Boots be a free agent. In a way, when he was working with PBC, he was a free agent, and that's why he couldn't get the fights, because he wasn't on paper with him. At any time, he could leave. David been on paper with them niggas for years. They're going to out for him.
Over a decade.
Okay. I can't disagree with facts. I can't argue facts. You feel me? If one guy was on paper and one guy was not on paper, I could see exactly why he's not getting fights. But still, though, I only said that because Tego started going on to the point of everybody is not in position to call shots. But you're right. The guys that we saw that are in position to call shots work to position to call shots. And they worked way before they had 30 fights. Before they had 30 fights, they was working. Let's be honest. If y'all not gonna agree with nothing else, y'all gotta agree with that. The guys that's in position to call shots, they probably don't even have 35 fights total. Some of the top guys don't even have. Bam Rodriguez, how many fights does he have? He don't have 35 fights.
He's not calling shots.
Bro, come on, bro. Be for real. Real.
Bro, there was only like three niggas calling shots, gang. Tank, Mud, Canelo. Who else calling shots? Who else could just be like, I want to fight you? Besides them three niggas I named, who could just pick any nigga and be like, you?
That's a fact. I can't agree with that. I can't argue facts. It's not a lot of guys calling shots. I can't.
Promoters promoters don't, my nigga.
Hold on. I'm thinking about it. Fuck no. Tim Tszyu is calling shots. Benavidez is calling shots. Let's really talk about it.
Tim Tszyu ain't calling shots. He getting by on his
shit. He just had 3 title fights?
Yeah, that's not.
And he lost all 3?
That's getting by off your name. That's not calling shots. That's giving.
Bro, whatever you want to call it, bro. He got a way in the door.
Bro, Australia is behind him, brother. His father's legacy is behind him, brother.
You see the Vargases. You see
that's money. That's revenue. Automatic. You know that all of Australia, however many million people there, are going to tune in, nigga. No matter what, win, lose, or draw.
I
can't argue with facts.
They always going to want to push a notable son. Connor Ben, Chris Eubank Jr.
Can't argue with facts.
All the Vargas, especially Emiliano, Tim Tszyu. We see it in the NBA. Bron's son. We see it in the NFL. Like, if you got that last name, your dad has that legacy, they're going to want to push you. They're going to give you more opportunities than the average motherfucker, even when you don't deserve them.
I can't argue with facts. You ain't hear no rebuttal. I can't argue with facts.
That's what
certain guys do have other things behind them, but that's why. This is why, and Bang, you right, bro. And the only reason why, listen, and look, I'm gonna be honest, bro, because I just got to be real, bro, because it's starting to become a while, this is regular, so I don't even agree with niggas, bro, in real life, bro. I'm sure y'all can tell by my energy game. I don't listen to niggas. I don't agree with niggas, especially niggas like that. I like, you feel me? Like, I don't listen to niggas, bro. So, like, I really do be listening to the shit y'all be saying, gang. Y'all be talking some shit, but I don't care, bro. Y'all know I'm saying what I'm saying, bro, and I mean what I'm saying. But
that's why you here. fuck with you.
But like I was saying though, that if we going off of that goes into my other point. That's why I think Eddie might not have the best interest for him because we're clearly seeing Eddie's building up the guy who we're seeing him building up. He's building up, but he's putting a lot into Bam. And look, the reason why he might be putting more into Bam, and I might feel like that, is because he has the country behind him. We know once Bam gets big enough, he's gonna have Mexico behind him, off the dribble. So that's an easier push. But that's why I'm saying, like Eddie, like I think it's either Eddie. I don't know, bro. Because I like Boots so much. I don't dislike him. I like him so much that I don't want it to be Boots' fault that he not fighting nobody. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to hear that it's his fault. I don't want to hear that. Genuinely. I'd rather hear it's Eddie Hearns fucking with his career or something else. Because I think the guy is the goods too. I want him to shut niggas up. I want him to shut me up. I just want to see that shit where he give out that performance to the name that we know, where it's like you can't even deny it. And I just think, and I just think this 35 fights we do for that. We more than do.
I agree.
35, we more than do, gang. For at least one of them motherfuckers where a nigga can't argue it. Where it ain't, and you know it's weird, you know it's bad when a nigga like me can't argue it. Y'all know I try to find everything to argue. You feel me? Like I just need that one where a nigga can't argue with it. Like, okay, he did his thing, bro. I can't even, you feel me? He beat the name. He did, and he crushed the nigga. I know he can. I just don't want it to be a thing where we trying to pick a hole at when he did it. You know how they do with Floyd. Oh, he was fighting niggas at the right time. He was catching niggas at the right time. You know, just trying to I don't like that we able to do that with a lot of our greats. We able to do that. We able to say, oh, it was this or this or that. Instead of just saying a nigga great. I don't want him to be another nigga that we able to pick at. You feel me? Like he already gave us a lot.
That's gonna happen regardless though, bro.
Right.
Humans never all agree to one thing. Like that's not even realistic for real.
Even when he start fighting the names that people say they want to see him fight, they gonna have something to say. He fight Lubin and fuck him up. They gonna say Lubin ain't been active. This nigga just fought on Pro Box and Fundora knocked him the fuck out. He fight Madrimov. They gonna say, man, he got 2 losses already. They fight Boychuk. They gonna say, man, he really
really
lost to Fox. He fight Ramos. They gonna say his biggest win was fucking Luke Santamaria and Brian Mendoza.
Hey, you funny, gang. Your ass is like a fucking, like you really do got a good memory. This nigga said he gonna fight Boychuk. They gonna say he lost to Fox. You funny as hell. You funny. Because you ain't lying, bro. Like I can agree with that too. It is always gonna be something, but that's why I say it's kind of a bad situation now because it's already a lot to pick at. Let's be honest.
That's why you don't worry about what nothing they got to say. You keep lining them up and knocking them the fuck down. Because whether you win or lose, they going to have something to say. You just stay the course and keep on giving them niggas something to talk about.
But that's why I think he should have just took the Bud approach completely then. Yeah. And not being... We saw how Bud played it. Bud didn't give a fuck at all. Like, he didn't even give you a little bit of camera time. Niggas was really... We was all shocked Bud started being on camera. This nigga doing vlogs and shit now. You feel me? Like I would have took the Bud approach. Just wait until you get all the way to the top, to the cream of the crop, to when you start answering niggas. You feel me? Because at this point, like, cause look, I was just watching True Media, and this is the only reason why I'm critical, bro. Because I'm watching other podcasts, and they bringing up my nigga Greg Hackett, and I fuck with y'all niggas so much, like my skin crawling when I hear niggas bring up Greg Hackett. Well, what they talking crazy? Like, come on, B. Like, we be on live with Greg. Like, that's our dog. Like, I can't even... I'm in the comments commenting. You feel me? Like, because... And I'm not defending Boots. I'm defending Greg because he's defending Boots. So, that's what I'm saying, nigga. This shit got niggas all the way... all around the world in bad positions, nigga. Because I'm definitely going to defend my nigga Greg because I know Greg would defend me.
But what they say about G, though? What, they brought up his record or some shit? Because that's all niggas say.
Bro, they trying to say, oh, like, he don't know about boxing. He beginning to cap and all it, you know, Philly box. Like they just it's a thing where, bro, it's like I don't like how it is like y'all say like it's like a Philly boxing thing. You feel me? I don't like that, bro. Like I just like it being a boxing thing. You feel me? And we just go off the best.
I love boxing. It ain't a Philly thing for me. I just happen to be from the city. But the thing is, it's not about the message, it's about the messengers. Because if it was other niggas from out the city that was saying this, people would receive the message differently. They can't hear it because who it's coming from. You feel me? If it was somebody else who was saying this shit, they would receive it differently. When they hear us, they instantly say, man, they supposed to say that shit.
But see, and that's why it's a lot more critical though. Because if you really look at it, let's really talk about it. Boots is one of the only guys that really got a whole like he got the whole like if he wants to, he could drop on YSM every day. Like he's the only guy that really like got that for him. Like no other boxer got that. Who else got that?
I mean, Rashidi got it with Mill City, but he just
come on, bro. Let's be for real, bro. Mill City, look, and let's really talk about it. I watch Mill Cities for the drama, bro. Like that's not real boxing talk. Like it's certain channels on YouTube that I come for boxing talk, and then it's certain channels that I look at for boxing bullshit.
That's the gossip. That's the shade room joint. Joint.
That's like street shit. Like you feel me? You go that Mill City is like the lunchroom. Everybody go there. Everybody go there to hear the daily bullshit. That's the lunchroom.
Mill City, the shit.
But we come to the classes with the teachers. You get what I'm saying? With the teachers.
I agree, but that's the thing. They don't want to hear us teach. They don't want to listen to it because we too close to it. So they can't hear us, bro. But they couldn't hear Bomac and Red Spikes and Bernie and them when they were saying that shit about Bud neither. They couldn't hear Roger and Floyd when they were saying that shit about Floyd. They couldn't hear motherfuckers when they were saying that shit about Andre Ward. Like, bro, niggas is gonna talk, so you can't worry about what they say. That's the same thing in life. I don't give a fuck what nobody gotta say. You talking about me. You know what I'm saying? All I'm gonna do is continue to win. I'm gonna give you something to talk about. You wanna talk about me? All right, watch this, fuck nigga. I'm gonna give you something to talk about. That's how Boots moving.
And you right, bro. That's how you feel me. That's how we all, especially being black, because you know we talked about as soon as we walk outside. So that's how we should all approach life. I ain't gonna lie. That's how I approach life. Bro, I'm gonna give you something to talk about every time you see me. But that's why it's just so critical, bro. Like he got y'all. He got the whole city behind him. Like it's like he could do no wrong in your eyes. So when he give people, because like I said, bro, I just like boxing, bro. Honestly, I like to fight. I like to watch fighting. I like fighting. I don't like fighting enough to get paid to step in the ring. You feel me? I don't like it's levels to this shit, bro. You gotta have a different type of nuts to do that type of shit, bro. Like for real. So I that's why I couldn't knock Liam, whatever the fuck his name is, bro. I couldn't knock him either, bro. But he's just terrible, bro. Like damn, it's just a bad look. It's like how y'all say what y'all say. It's a terrible John. It's a bad John. It's a bad John.
Bad John.
You feel me?
Yo, I think it's funny. Nah, I feel you though, but shit, I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? We done been on here 2 hours.
Oh God, I was gonna say, but I'm finna get up out of here, man. I fuck with y'all though, bro. Everybody, man, like, share, subscribe, bro. You need to really push, bro. I see your ass you got the subscriber count, bro. You need to push, bro. Yo, you go crazy too, bro.
I had fell back for a while, but I'm back on my shit, all boxing shit, bro. All boxing.
Man, you feel me? All boxing. But no, I'm finna get up out of here, bro. Everybody tap the like button, man. On your way in and your way out when you come here.
Like my nigga Foreign say, what you say? Tell a friend to
tell a friend to tell a friend, because it's telephone and we talking boxing on a Tuesday with Clip. Empty the clip.
My nigga.
Feel me? Oh God, we out of here, man.
I appreciate you pulling up, and it's all love. You take on about this, John. I appreciate you pulling up, man. This has been another edition of Empty the Clip with my man Tego, bro. You know we gonna bring y'all that fire every time we come through, bro. We just D-Wade and LeBron and this shit. Apparently, that's how niggas feel. Niggas asked us to do this shit.
That's a fact.
We the dream team. I appreciate my guy. Always come through. You know what I'm saying? Perfect compliment to everything I'm putting out. And you know what I'm saying? We got some shit in store for y'all, man. I appreciate you pulling up, Tego. I appreciate all my wrenches, everybody who pulled up. that like button, comment, subscribe. Definitely comment. I definitely get back to y'all in the comments and shit. You know what I'm saying? Until next time though. We out.
Salute.